Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to another D&D night. It is Monday, the 13th of May. Very exciting. It's Vokolvis episode 22 tonight. And I think we might actually leave the city that we have been in for many weeks now, which is pretty crazy. Had a good session last week. If you didn't watch it, go check it out on YouTube. But alas, that is in the past. We have episode 22 tonight. Why don't we go say hello to the boys? Hello, boys.
What up?
Hello. What's going on?
Discussing the finer points of firearm ownership
and self-defense. All right,
and being comfortable and trained with something you own is to be responsible and ready to use if you ever are in that scenario. Anyway,
okay, I can only imagine who brought that up. Okay,
not me actually.
It was a mixture of all of us actually. I'll say.
Yeah, it's a group effort.
Okay.
It was a group effort. Yeah.
All right. Well, I was quick to judge. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. It makes sense though. He is the
Hey,
gun
he's
guy.
not. He's not a gun guy. What do you mean?
No, he's not a gun guy at all.
Speaking of not a gun guy, Crazed, how the fuck are you?
Doing good. Just I was slapping some rocks AFK on a video game all day, but other than that, it's doing all right.
Okay, Legends of Aria.
Yeah, reefing people, bro. Got to get the house up so when they come near my house, I can just walk outside and take all their loot. You know how it goes.
Okay, I respect that. Mr. Morton Salt, how are you?
I'm all right. I'm alive. You know, it's nice. I'm super tired. You know, my car is once again shitting the bed, so I had to rent a car and bring my car to the mechanic, and some more money just pouring out. And all this happened on my birthday, so I'm super, super happy.
That blows, man.
Yeah. So,
Jesus.
how you doing, man?
Better than you. Shit. I'm sorry, man.
It just sucks having to rent a car to go to work.
Yeah. That's
that blows.
Kick to the balls. Yeah. I'm doing pretty good. I went for a nice long walk today. Did a nice workout. Did some work. And that's it. Nothing really that exciting. But beyond that, feeling good. I just used my nasal sprays for my allergies. And I'm really fighting off a fit of sneezes right now. So be prepared for some sneezes. They're probably coming. But beyond that...
bad for me too on that end.
Oh. Anyway, Mr. Bishop, how are you?
I'm doing well. I got a new computer.
Oh, shit.
It's a very nice one.
Are you happy?
I'm happier than I could have imagined. I've never had a computer this crazy. So, like, playing games that I would have played on, like, 45 to 60 frames, they're shooting over 144 frames, and it feels amazing.
Very happy for you. That's great.
I'm glad. So now Rival and Al I've set up with the same pre-built brand, and it's so far so good. So I'm happy my recommendations haven't blown ass.
Oh yeah, it's really nice. So I've just been enjoying it. Helped my girlfriend move. I'm vibing.
All right, brother. All right. Fuck yeah, my dude. Okay. Excellent. Mr. Sticks121. How art thou, sire?
What up?
How are you?
I'm fucking tired, man. Mother's Day weekend. Fuck me. We did about $16,000 in 2 days, which for our tiny restaurant,
that sounds
insane.
Really good.
It's one of our busiest weekends of the year, if not our busiest weekend of the year. This one and Memorial Day are really busy, which is good. It means we stay alive for another week. I feel like I'm on a fucking reality show at this point, where it's like, will they make it one more week? It's like, fuck me, dude. Very stressful.
Jesus. I'm sorry.
But it's all good. You guys are eating delicious, delicious food. I am eating rice with soy sauce and siracha right now.
Bro, I
Yes.
love just plain
That's
rice
what I get.
with a little bit of stuff on it. It's so good.
It was fucking good. I just wish I had some like chicken or something to throw in
Yeah,
there,
Rice,
and
that's
like some
fair.
spinach or
slap.
something.
I can always go
I need
for rice.
veggies.
Yeah, that's fair.
I had
You
a
don't have
big
any
salad
broccoli or
yesterday
anything?
though. Not really. I have frozen peas, but I don't want to go there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Love
Yesterday somebody fucked up and ordered one too many Caesar salads at dinner, and I was just like, yoink, I'm eating that.
That's
So-
an
Nice.
easy yoink, yeah.
I got a huge amount of fiber yesterday, eating a couple of salads, so
That is
I can
your
afford to be
right as the
deficient for a
owner.
day.
That is your right as the owner. You get to take what's, well, whatever's around, I guess, right? Anything?
Well, it's better
than it
if
going
it's
in
on
the
someone's
trash.
table, dude.
Of
It's falling
course.
by
Yeah,
No,
fuck 'em.
Oh, if I
no,
saw
we-
an
no,
entree about to go in the trash
no.
for no reason, I would definitely eat it in the back. No
Hell
way.
yeah.
No way I'd waste it. As the owner, especially.
Yeah, and like, it was a really busy day, so we didn't really get fed as much as we normally do on the weekends. Like, if we're at brunch and there's like a lull in between rushes, chef will like put out breakfast for us, like legitimately, and that was the only thing we got, like pretty much the whole day. So I had like this couple pieces of our bacon, which is absurd. It's basically oven baked bacon that's brushed in. Let me see if I can remember everything. Honey, maple syrup, and I think brown sugar or something like
Oh
my
that. So
God,
it's
that
like
sounds good.
fucking delicious. It's
It's almost
absurdly good. Our
candy.
brunch
It sounds
game
delicious.
is fire. It's like half the best Mexican food in Western Washington and half like really good Americana stuff. So it's really good. But we had that like with cheese on it and wrapped in an omelet
Ooh.
was our staff breakfast.
Nice.
So I ate that 4 hours later when I had time to eat. And then I had the Caesar salad, and then I ate something like a small bowl of pasta when I got home. So definitely ran at a calorie deficiency yesterday. But I'm excited to play today. Should be a good time. Let's whip some ass and go fight a war or something. I don't know.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Mr. Wico, how the hell are you, sir?
Hi, I'm Wico. I'm good.
Hi, Wico.
You guys ready to? I guess you're trying to leave and then climb a mountain.
Yeah.
Is that if I'm correct?
Is it on the way to the dwarves?
Well, so kind of. Here, let me pull up the world map.
If it's on the way, like I'm down.
Ooh, new map. Who dis?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I recreated sections of the world map, but kind of blown up, so we can better navigate them
Hell
in
yeah.
game.
Sick.
Okay, you guys are part of this little travel party here. You should be able to actually click on that and open it, and you can kind of see like everybody's HP. There's short
Ooh.
and long rest buttons.
What the
Yep.
fuck?
What the fuck?
This is fancy.
This is great.
You'll also see that on measuring, travel is measured in days. Though traveling through the mountains will, obviously be a little more complicated.
Well, actually,
Whoa, it tracks it in days. Whoa.
Yeah, he
Mount
just
Right.
did that.
And then, I appreciate the enthusiasm. Also,
All right.
so this is where at least the approximation where you've stamped on your map for the location of the monastery that is at the peaks of Dunuk Drin.
Cool.
Um,
But I thought the
and
dwarves were.
dwarves-
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
So the peaks of Dunuk Drin are human mountains. They were named by the dwarves. Happened during the War of Evanglass. Don't worry about that though.
That's some
Uh,
just stuff and things, you know.
So if you guys are trying to get up here, that's fine and all, but the dwarves are very far on the western side of the world and not on this map.
Oh,
Let me ask this. So what was the can we just go over the party's goals again? It was to go here and like meet the dwarves because there's some shit going on, right?
We are going to help the dwarves in their war with Vorna because she's
Yeah.
being a bitch.
Right.
Okay.
And again though, I will state that the monastery is sort of a mix of dwarven and human. So it's entirely possible that they might have some sort of modes or methods of
Travel.
travel to get to the dwarven regions faster than
walking
having
all
to
the way through
walk
the
across
forest. Yeah.
half of the planet.
So instead, we'd
So
have to just go like, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Like this way.
I assume there's a mountain pass.
Oh, I mean, I guess.
Do that, or we follow the coast and then scale it. once we
well, I
get up
mean,
there.
I have the natural explorer stuff. I chose mountainous regions. So
Whoa.
That is true. Crazed is kind of good at navigating this stuff, but I guess before we do actually, set off on this world journey, you had discussed having business to settle at the Southern Gate.
Yeah, can
Oh,
we get
yeah.
a like a proper recap and then move
I
into
just no, we'll totally we'll do the normal thing. I just
Okay.
I wanted to drop a few questions to the group, just kind of about your motivations and where you're trying to go next.
Gotcha. Okay.
Um, all right.
Oh, is there ambient sound for this spot or not?
There should be. It might not be turned on my end though. Let me look.
Okay. It's a cool little map. Ooh, cool. It's a badass little map here.
So I'll start, I guess. Graz had a messenger come to the house, and a message from the executioner. What's his name? Hold on, I'm just trying to find it in my stupid notes here. Um, Biak Bortusk?
Yes.
Indeed.
Um, and so I did a little ritual, an orcish ritual, and went to fight him. The party followed me. He beat the shit out of me. I could not roll above a 10 for maybe 12 rolls straight. Cade saved my ass by telling, by kind of insinuating that um, Tusk was a coward because he couldn't fight me straight on because
Yes.
he
He
had
used a
paralyzed
blinding
me.
breath. Or yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
paralyzing
Paralyzing breath. Yeah.
Which saved me, which saved Graz. And after that, I hit him a few times, but just for a fucking ton of damage. I then buried him in the graveyard. Well, actually, I killed one of the Knights of the Silver Flame for talking shit about orcs,
Yes.
and then I buried, cause like he was an honor duel. Like it's not like, come on, have some respect. Buried Bortusk in the cemetery. Went back to the house, um, where like we took a look at the weapon, which is dragon bone and ebon glass, and it has a soul of a dragon inside. Um, I, it's a black dragon that hates trow. Hold on, let me. Stupid documents. Don't want to open up. Is it Terwin? Is that the name of the dragon?
Sorry, how did you
or
say it?
something.
I don't think I got the spelling.
It's T-Rown.
T-Rown. Okay. Yeah, I have Tirown.
Yeah, your spelling is right. Yeah,
All right.
it's just a strange mash of syllables
Yeah,
that the English
Terrown.
mouth is not used to.
And currently it is not malevolent. It's kind of neutral.
Yes.
But I did end up having a dream. Uh, while I was wielding the axe, fighting through drows and killing uh, beings of the Underdark, like drows and driders and shit like that.
Yeah, and not just fighting, but like a one-man army mercilessly slaughtering hundreds of them. Dream.
Yeah.
Cool.
No understatement.
Yeah. Then when we woke up, I'm I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember what the rest of the party like did, but we went shot kind of talking to the blacksmith and shopping, and um, the the blacksmith introduced us to his dragonborn or his human cursed friend Nax, who like did some
Yes.
upgrades for us, and kind of started talking about how he hates the gods, which is right up Grass's alley. There was a little bit of, I mean, some tension in the party, right? Because there is, I don't want to say that like, so the order was created by like half gods, I guess, right? To like keep the peace for the noble races or whatever.
Pretty much.
So there is some tension when you say that you want to do away with like the leader's parents or grandparents, right?
Right.
That's kind of, I get it. It's a little shady. Um, but
It's like saying you want to kill George Washington's grandson and you're coincidentally British.
yeah. But at the same time, like I mean, I don't know, uh, like Raz personally isn't his mission. I don't know if it's kill all gods. It's to kill all meddling gods, though.
Right.
That's his mission, and I don't know. I mean, like I don't know if I got that across, but I'll kind of probably bring that up a little bit more. Like Vorna clearly meddling, Markhan clearly meddling, Gore clearly meddling, right? Like,
Ovardi clearly meddling.
yeah, Alvardi, like, what, Ray, I'm gonna butcher this name because I can't remember it. Rygot, Ray, what,
Renthar?
huh?
Hey, Renthar?
Renthar, yes, thank you. Clearly fucking meddling. Like those,
True.
like, like those are, they need to go. Like they're they're fucking up people's lives. That's not cool. Um, and
But
so
then
we're
you got
talking.
my boy. You got my boy like Ardalon. He's not doing anything.
Yeah. Well, it's like there's like a couple out there that are just like doing their own thing. Yeah, that's fine. Listen, hey, you leave me be, I leave you be. I guess I don't know. Maybe they all have to die. We'll see. I like my assumption is that if we kill one, the rest of them are gonna look at us and be like, these motherfuckers can kill us. Now we have to fuck them up. But that's my assumption. Anyway,
Safe to say.
uh, yeah. So then we decided that because the dwarves are in serious need of help, we're going to head in that direction. And so
Yes.
we ended up picking up a little tiny group of followers, including the blacksmith, his apprentice, our friend, the armor salesman, and Callion's girlfriend.
Yes.
And
And
on our way out, we're going to go deal with another traitor on the list that Cade knows a little bit about. And I think that's about as good as I'm going to get right now.
honestly, I think it was pretty good. Wrap of last events.
Well done.
I guess besides that, now if I could just get a little bit of introductions from the rest of the group, we've learned a little bit about Graz and his, antipathy for all meddling gods. Uh, why don't why don't we hear a little bit about Theron?
Theron is he's impressed with Graz right now. That 1v1 was some that was a sight to behold. Probably much like everyone else, ready to get out of this city because that was the royal executioner. I'm assuming we're criminals. Looking forward to the travel, but we've got some nice companions coming with us, and we got Reskos, which is a good friend of mine, served down on the Cerulean Sentinels with me. And I think Altiri's coming as well, so that'll, I'm sure Callian's happy about that one. But as for Theron specifically, he's feeling, I guess, like a little anxious because it's been a while since he's been involved in something this big. But he's kind of putting on an air of confidence and bravado, I guess is a good way to describe it. Deep down, he's a little nervous though.
All right, and we'll see if your involvement in that honor killing will be taken as a crime. Anyway,
I
Brad,
sure
would you like
hope
to
so.
Tell us a little about Prim.
I muted. Prem is feeling good. He's feeling a little guilty for, as Graz would put it, meddling in his duel. Although Graz doesn't know it, and that will remain the fact that Graz doesn't. Well, Graz doesn't know. He doesn't need to know. All right. Other than that, he's feeling good. He got a weapon made out of Vorna's tooth after his escapades in the astral realm, and he's ready to use that weapon to show Vorna that she should have just sided with me and did what I asked, and instead she wanted me to be an enemy. So Prem's gonna show her that she would have been better off being my ally.
And interested to see in what damage he'll be able to do against gods with a weapon that has Godbane properties.
Oh, last thing. He is also now a follower of Minthar. With his blessing.
Minthar, not Minthar. Right?
No, not Minthar.
No, not Minthar. Vorendar.
Vorendar. My bad. I
No
get them
worries.
all mixed up.
I
Vorendar.
understand. I made him up and I get him mixed up. You're fine. All right. I'm like I said, with that Godbane property, I'm excited to see what you guys will do, especially when you meet with a god in physical combat. But until then, Soma, if you'd like to tell us a little about Cade, how he might be feeling since last session.
Yeah, so Cade is feeling better about his overall investigation and what he's doing with the Order, even though he has plans to essentially help kill the gods. He's feeling conflicted about that, obviously, because he cares about the Order a lot and his oath to it. But after Gortusk, the Royal Executioner, a traitor, after he's been killed, Cade feels like they are close to getting the city in a better spot, but he's eager to kill Paladin Lucius Shadowspire, the gate guard on the south, or the Night Watch commander at the south gate, another traitor from his list. Beyond that, though, he wants to help with the overall war effort. Now that things are okay in the city, okay-ish. He knows that the steward is obviously still running the show, and that he's a traitor, and that the king is still in danger, but he has to bide his time and wait to strike at another time to clean all that up. But beyond that, he's eager to get out of the city for a while and travel to a place where the group's help is needed, and he's never really done work with the dwarves before, so he's kind of excited about seeing their lands and meeting them and learning about their culture a bit. And he's also eager to do the pilgrimage. He wants Zelthorn's blessing to help smite the foes that he will inevitably come across on his journeys. That's really it. Oh, and they were talking to the Smithies, obviously, last session, and they did some shopping at the end of last session. During that time, while they were waiting for all their weapons and stuff to get fixed up, Cade dropped off some supplies, and he has a new weapon, a little upgrade to his club. Now he has a pristine ebon glass maul, which is pretty badass, and it has the crit range 19, 19 to 20 as ebon glass would. But he got that from the Smithies before they closed down the shop, and this fellowship here decided to head out.
A nice upgrade from just a normal club.
Indeed.
Hope it serves you well, especially on what might be your last Fulminator mission in the city for a hot minute since you guys are leaving.
Indeed.
And last up, Six, if you'd like to tell us a little bit about Callian, how he's feeling about your possible future journey.
Callian's pretty excited to get out of the city and see what's going on in the world. Sparkwake now has Godbane on it, which is going to be sick. And he's happy that he could get the people that are important to us out of the city before we become public enemy #1 and the government starts cracking down on us. So, yeah, he just wants to get this traitor shit dealt with and then hit the road and get everybody to safety, get people out of there. Other than that, he was proud of Graz for succeeding in his fight. I had Sanctuary at the ready if shit got dicey. Honor be damned. I wouldn't have given a fuck. He wouldn't have been dying on my watch, that's for fucking sure.
Hell yeah, brother.
But, I, didn't need to use it. So great. It's awesome. But, yeah, he's just excited to really just, get out there and see more of the world. He's really starting to be of the opinion that, Graz is probably right and these gods are more trouble than they are help. It seems like every time they set out a decree that it's mortals who end up paying the price for it and not them. So he's starting to get a little wise to the political machinations in the games. Yeah, I think he doesn't really know what to do with that kind of information and stuff, but he knows that something needs to be done. So, yeah, there you go.
Right. It's been interesting watching your role as a holy man turn more independent. Luckily, you still retain your abilities to heal. No fall for
Yeah,
clerics like paladins.
I think Callian's starting to realize that like true divine magic and stuff is like a spark that's capable of like anybody is capable of wielding. And the book he had read that was given to him by Ignatius kind of implies that anyway. So he's okay with his cynicism at this point because he feels like I will always be able to wield this power and no one can take it from me, and if anything, I can take it from others. So fuck him. So that's where he's at.
Hell yeah.
Nice. All right. With that being said, you guys arrive quite early.
I was gonna say, Rico, I have a question for you.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Could I have procured some, like a wagon and some horses or something?
Um, you know, honestly, that is entirely possible. Could have in the past. No, but we'll get to that.
Okay.
Well, all right.
That being said, you guys have arrived just outside the road leading down to the southernmost gates, where you know that Paladin Lucius is going to be getting off of his shift, leading the Night Watch into their gate duty. And
We're gonna challenge him to a fight in the bike ring after school.
By the flagpole.
That's our plan. Yeah, exactly. What? Yeah.
And I guess if you guys wanted to go talk to him, you'd find him down there near the gates.
Let's go
Yeah.
beat him up.
Hey, I suppose we just stroll down the street. Electric Avenue. What's going on with this little wagon here?
Might be a
I'm-
trade caravan. Who knows?
I'm gonna summon my shadow.
Okay.
It will be hovering above me.
Uh-oh, there's two Cades.
Not for me.
No, you might. It was lagging for me for a sec, so you might need to reload some.
Damn it. Reloading.
I had a stutter, so.
Check out what's back here.
Electric. Reloading. Shit. Shit. There we go.
Yeah.
Beautiful, mate. Beautiful.
Right.
As we're walking, I took a peek down that alleyway and saw some dudes. I'll just kind of relay that to the group.
What are
If
these guys
anything gets
doing as we're walking by? Are they suspicious?
They're not suspicious, but this guy, interestingly enough, is talking to this commoner here about selling carriages.
Yeah, Graz will stop. Well, by the way, Graz, he dropped his mask and he's now on his like, it's time to build like this army, all pretenses of what I am. Like, I'm an orc. This is what I do now. All right, so
You're just raw dog in life.
just raw dog in life.
Nice.
All right, when you walk up,
But I do have like the order sigil on me and shit like that.
okay.
Yes, you're selling carriages.
Uh-oh.
So this
Uh.
guy faints.
Oh.
Yeah.
Poor
I pick him up
bastard.
and move him to the side, gently,
How tall are these buildings?
and then
The
step up
guy-
to this guy.
The guy who's selling his carriage isn't even remotely phased. You can tell he's quite well traveled and has some facial scars of his own.
Ooh.
When you approach him, he says, "Now I'm not trying to sell my oxen cart, but I do have a draft horse and buggy cart down at the bottom, near the southern gates, just past the guard's station table. Trying to get 500 gold pieces for it. The horse is still young, strong, can carry somewhere between, I want to say, 2,000 and 4,000 pounds.
Did you take 4?
No, that is entirely possible.
Do I get advantage?
I would say yes.
Ooh.
He didn't need
Alright.
it. He's nuts.
He sort of looks around, kind of considering how early it is, being able to sell full draft horse and buggy for the price that he has. He thinks it's good. He's willing to part 400 gold pieces.
Oh, I didn't move it into my stupid inventory. I'm the worst.
No, it's cool. I'm at your
All right, cool. Yeah,
I'm
400.
at your chest now.
And
Alright.
is there paperwork or something?
Alright, so he hands you over what is a recognition deed, not only for your purchasing it and him selling it, but then also who he had bought the cart and horse from prior. Which the name doesn't really stand out to you, just
Uh,
some sort of citizen. But
I shake his hand and give him a good nod and walk away.
all right, he shakes your hand, sits back in his cart, and starts smoking a pipe.
I got us a cart.
Well done. Thank you, Graz.
Well, just got lucky. It was right here.
Well, shall we? And Cade starts moving toward the gate.
All right, as you approach the gate, you notice all manner of silver flame paladins. There are low ranking guards, there are paladins with sword and board, full plate armor shield paladins, those with spears. And as you round the corner in front of this services table, littered with documents, wine, bread, meats, cheeses, and disgustingly enough, a pile of centipedes, you see Paladin Lucius. He's eating slices of meat, laughing and talking with his men. He drops one of the pieces down to the small swarm of centipedes, and they start to eat the meat. Seems to be paying extra close attention to them.
Psionically, in your mind, Cade, do you know who we're looking for? You know what he looks like?
Cade knows what the captain of the guard sort of garb would be, so he just nods toward Paladin Lucius and he says, "The man feeding the centipedes, for whatever reason, disgusting. Not even trying to hide his involvement."
I'd rather not bring innocence into this.
Yes,
So
I'll try to approach Lucius and take him off to the side. And then Cade starts stepping forward. "Gentlemen, hello. And he steps forward.
They notice you. Some of the paladins, they sort of nod to you. Fulminator?
Cade nods to
Anybody
everyone and
speak to me?
smiles. What's up?
Am I getting any shit?
So a lot of the paladins seem sort of tense around you, but being that a lot of them are full face mask covered, you can't really see anything, besides a few strained eye expressions through
Copy.
helmeted face holes.
Copy.
Because
Paladin
we're
Lucius.
lucky Callian's not played by Samuel L. Jackson, because I would have approached that very differently than Cade.
Right. And sorry, give me 1 second.
Yep.
Actually, I need a second too. My food's about to be here. Oh shit. Thai food. So freaking hungry, boys. Yeah, I need a few minutes. Sorry. Be right back.
Okay.
Early
Callian L.
break.
Jackson would have
Sorry.
been like, "Yo, bitch ass, bring it."
Okay. I've returned. Sorry about that.
I had to
So
step
was
away.
getting
It
his
is
food.
okay.
Sorry, what's going on?
Someone's getting his food.
Oh, okay.
Crazed. You happy to be way back there?
And I don't have to.
Did you
If some shit happens, I have a plan.
Did you want to be higher?
I thought about Misty stepping up to one of these.
Well, how tall are
Roofs.
they?
Yeah. How tall are these roofs?
Good question. I don't know. Should ask
How
you.
tall are the
That's what I'm
roofs?
asking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, are they 2-story or 3-story?
Most of the buildings are only 2-story, so I think you could Misty step up there.
Could I feasibly just toss him up?
Yeah, it might look sort of strange though.
That's true. Yeah.
Sort of rouse suspicions.
Doesn't Misty Step only go 30 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, but 2 stories is only like maximum 20 feet.
So, okay.
Like a story actually, I believe, is 9 feet tall.
It's like 9 or
But
10
to like
feet.
get to the to get to the top of the roof, you figure a couple extra feet probably be needed, so like 20 feet.
Okay.
And in the Middle Ages, the story was a lot shorter because nobody the fuck was over 6.5 feet tall back then. But I don't know about this world. It's magical and shit.
I like the small category for humanoids. I'm also one of the elves are smaller than humans. People,
Just keep
and
in
not the elves are super tall and whatever people.
Just keep
Oh,
in mind, I
blasphemy.
also relayed information about the alleyway to our left. Like I kind of took a peek down there to see what was going on.
Okay.
Saw a couple dudes, so I relayed that to the group so you guys would know about the people back there.
Also, just so you know, the other NPCs like Iltiri and Nax and them, they went to the cart over here that Gross purchased. Just in case you're curious.
Damn.
Scared the shit out of me.
It's level out.
Sorry about that. Okay.
Whoa, he's back.
Sorry. Okay. Got my food. Took longer than I thought. Whenever you live on a one-way street that's hard to get to, and they miss that turn, and it takes a while for them to turn around. It's okay, though. All right. Let's get back to it, boys.
All right, so okay, just so you're aware, the NPCs that have been with you, Brythe, Nax, Iltiri, and Riskos. They all went to the cart over here that Grouse bought. Just so
Okay.
you're aware of their location. Okay. That being said, like I said, Grouse got some interesting body language from a lot of these knights. Can't see any of their facial features. Even the ones with the round helms have metal face masks. Got to protect the identities of guards. You don't want them being accosted in their normal everyday lives. Though, out of all of them, this man here, Paladin Lucius, he bears his face and he demands fame. He wants people to know who he is.
Yeah, Cade
Pride
steps
comes
forward.
before a fall, motherfucker.
Yeah, Cade steps forward and he says, "Ah, Captain Lucius. Just the man I was looking for. How are you today?" He steps forward to shake his hand.
Walks over, shakes hands with you, says, Fulminator, I bet you're happy to hear that the lockdown has ended. Thanks
Indeed.
to you and your team's work. Where have you been for all that time? It was strange that you were able to solve so many issues, mysteries, but when it came to cleanup, it was left to my men.
Yes, that's one of the things I wanted to talk to you about. May we speak in private? And he looks at his friends and smiles and nods for them to come over. I want to personally thank you for the work you've done. And tell you what's going on. Gives him like
He's
in a hushed tone, he says that.
He sort of shrugs and turns around and he says, well, unfortunately, he reaches down, picks up a large slice of the luncheon meat, and bites into it. It's very oily. You can tell that it's old. It's been sitting out all night and now is sort of sandbagging in the early morning sun. Says, unfortunately, my replacement isn't here. I'm going to have to take his shift. It's likely I'll be here for another 12 hours or so.
Very well. I just need to speak with you around the corner here. He just points. You won't even lose sight of your table. I respect the fact that you're willing to work another shift. You really are the kind of man we need. He smiles at Callie and then looks back at him.
Callie nods and smiles.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
He sort of looks around and says, Fulminator, I'm sure you understand. This is a company of 35 men. It would be quite irresponsible of me to leave my post, even if it were to be something as small as to step around a corner.
All right, well, gentlemen, we're in a bit of a predicament.
Well, Braz, I've led larger groups than this. I can keep an eye on your men.
Yeah, I think when Graz says that, Theron would step up, since I actually have some military experience offered for the same thing.
See, everything's covered. And then Cade pushes past this guy.
I take it this is a advantage as well.
Yes.
Nice.
Beautiful.
All right. Paladin Lucius sort of looks at, what to him is a ghastly visage. Not only are you tattooed, but your flesh is red, like that of the Western Orcus, or the red flesh of Hobgoblin. He's not quite sure which you are. You can tell as he squints, he's trying to label you with one or the other in his mind. His eyes sort of lock on yours. They're piercing and blue. Disturbs him. He sort of looks you up and down and sees your garb. And then he looks over to Theron. He steps over, pushes past Callian, and he says, well, surely, of all of your men, The elf here would, under most circumstances, be the most well suited in order to watch over my men. Now, I know your friend here is wearing the garb of someone in the order, and I'm sure he might be the one I've heard plenty of stories about. But I think I would be more comfortable, especially with the current circumstances of Cerulean Sentinel watching over my company. I'm sure you understand.
I think Theron would look over at Graz and just kind of give him like a look just to play along with it, even though this would annoy me.
Yeah,
It's
Grass just
like,
shrugs. He doesn't actually care.
in Theron's mind, it's just like, who fucking cares if this dude's an orc? Like, you do
Oh,
the job, right?
He
Grass gets
looks
it.
down at
Or
he
orcs
looks
are
down at
shitty.
Callion. He looks down at Callion and says, "Priest, will you be joining us?" Walks past you.
Yes.
As he walks past this table, he puts his hand down, and the swarm of centipedes crawl up onto him.
Bro.
Cade looks at
Alien dislikes this.
the two paladins, says, "Does he do this in front of you often?" And Cade kind of
The
laughs and points at the bugs.
the one guard sort of turns slowly to you with the light. He's a very unenthused look in his baggy eyes, as if he's been up for over a day now. The crossbow guard says each centipede is named.
Cade says, "Ah,
That's normal.
interesting. Thanks." Cade just whistles. Hello. Says hi to the party here.
We go before this kind of pushes further. I
And
want
as
to
Cade approaches, he says to the paladin, "Leave us."
You sort of startle this guy. He sort of moves up here, pushes back past the tree. He snuffs his light, and like this other paladin here, he starts to pray at this altar of Nothar.
All right.
All right.
So they come over
Roscoe's
here.
sort of draws his swords low as your group approaches.
Cade says, "How long have you been of service to him?"
He sort of spins around and looks at your group. He says, "I'm not quite sure what you mean. I've been in service to our Steward King ever since a horrible fate had befallen." And in the middle of that sentence, he jumps backwards towards the wall. All right, if you give me 1 second.
Okay.
Oh shit!
He casts Spider Climb and dashes
Can I
up
try
this
to
wall
run and grab
to
him?
the ledge.
Counterspell.
Ooh.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay.
Automatically succeeds.
Please burn a counter spell. It'll automatically succeed because it is a second level spell.
Yes, sir. Give me one
So
sec.
good.
Fuck yeah.
All right, when he makes it about 10 feet off the ground, Prim nails him with a counter spell. The webbing that was propping him up, allowing him to defy gravity, makes him fall flat on his back.
All right.
I draw Sparkquake and
I would-
summon Mind Blade around it really quick.
Am I able to say something with minor illusion, making my voice kind of boom?
So it succeeds.
Yeah, sure.
I want to say this out loud. By order of the Astrolabe and Order Folger, you are under arrest, Lucius.
Right,
Your
he
men
sort of-
are to leave.
He sort of turns around, still on his back.
Can I grapple him?
Sorry, if you'll give me 1 second.
I would love for that to be intimidation, by the way.
I would love to ask you for an intimidation. Please do that with advantage.
Oh,
You can just click the button, that's
No.
fine.
Nice.
I didn't do it then.
Okay, I guess when I ask you for things like that, it doesn't have an advantage.
Do you want me to just...
I'll just ask
Oh,
you
there
again.
we go. Yep. Okay, first one.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So your attempt is successful. Where it seemed he had started to flee is now on his ass. He speaks out what sounds like a strange word in Undercommon. His centipedes come to him. They all swarm inside of a vial, which he puts in his pouch. He sheathes his weapon, and he stands. He sort of shrugs and says, "Well, you can't blame me for trying to run."
No.
Cade just shakes his head.
Forward.
He sort of looks at Callion, and then he looks back at Cade, and he says, "Well, as per the law, I am obviously of the noble races, and I have not lashed out against your group in a violent effort. Because of this, I feel we're at a parlay. Under normal circumstances, you would likely arrest someone, but I don't think you're able to overpower my company of 35 strong."
Lucius, enough words. When I asked you how long you've been serving him, I didn't mean the King's Steward or the King. I meant Realm. We all know. And cut the shit. You're going to die. A traitor's death. And Cade grabs him. I want to grapple him.
And Cade, when you go to grapple him, that's when you notice on the high tower wall a line of 5 archers. You have him grappled by the shirt. He is holding 2 fingers up as if he is about to give a command to release a volley of arrows.
But do I see the archers? I
Uh,
can't. I think I can't see Cade doing anything because I got a horse and a cart in front of me.
Right.
But
This this ledge is 60 feet up. So you do see some like the business length of a crossbow start to come
Yeah, Cade
across
shouts
the
out.
skines of the wall.
Cade wouldn't just stand there. He'd shout out, steady yourselves. This man is under arrest.
they're Knights of the Silver Flame, right? That's their name.
Paladins of Silverfire, yeah, Silver
Yeah.
Flame.
Paladins of the Silver Flame. You've been had. Some within your ranks have been serving the Evil One. Been serving Aranthil. You know him as Markhan and his ilk. Lucius is one of them. We've come here to serve justice. This man has allowed your city to be infiltrated by these people. Stand down and do your jobs, do your duty, your oaths that you swore to the city to protect. If you do not, I'm afraid that all of you will have to be arrested. That's just Grash just shouts that out. Persuasion. Advantage.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Don't you get advantage on any speech things?
No, it's depending on if they're my alignment or not,
Oh,
which is
okay.
neutral good. So I'll just roll the advantage, and you tell me what you want.
It was a 20 anyways.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think Wiko's muted.
I'm muted. You're right. Thanks. You immediately hear some of these guards start to clamor after your speech. A lot of them are weary from having to work through the entire night. They don't want to be arrested. Not only that, but with 6 months since the events of what had happened in the church's basement, they know that your claims of infiltration of the ranks are true, as Paladin Elok had even spent some time expelling corruption in the ranks thanks to his encounter with Galleon.
I'm just gonna say like more to like you know of Cade and Callion. They are of your ilk from this city. Believe their words.
A lot of the paladins, as corrupt cop would, start to sort of look the other way to what's happening. The other guards who are kind of standing around and talking are now going over to the table to start eating some of the food. The archers that
Oh,
were
like
at the
and
top
then
wall have turned around to sort of go back to their post.
are they kind of like none of my business kind of a vibe, or are they
Pretty
like
much, yeah.
actively?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
no, actively like, you know, with all
I'm
this
not involved.
insurrection within the ranks, I'm not about
Yeah,
to screw with work, with a fulminator
sure.
and a member of the church.
Right. Callion, if anyone's paying attention to his body language, grips the hilt of his sword tighter, almost like he's waiting for an excuse for this guy to fuck up so he can just destroy him.
All right, and Callian, when you sort of grip your sword tighter, and Cade, you still have a grip on the outer cloth of his gambeson. He's sort of looking you two sternly in the eyes, and he holds his hands up and he says, all right, all right. I tried to run. I tried to turn my men on you. I was even going to summon a lot of these centipedes, but I couldn't stand to see them die under your blades. My intimidation tactics obviously aren't working. Take me to the guard. Take me to where do the fulminators bring those they arrest? What do they call it? The fountain of mana, I believe.
Well,
Depends
I'm
on the
glad
crime.
you asked. So you're not going anywhere in the city. You're leaving the city with us, and there, this man, points to you, Callion, will give you your judgment. Well, go on, jump in. Cade roughly helps him up, and
Yeah.
Cade Cade actually helps Alvardi off the cart first, and then throws Lucius up there.
Altieri.
Altieri,
Altieri.
rather. Sorry,
Altieri. Alvardi's the guardist.
exactly. And then he puts
All
the
right.
prisoner here, and then Cade's gonna sit next to him. Yeah, I'll put the manacles on him as well.
What?
We're gonna have a nice, long conversation before you get judged. How does that sound? And whenever we leave the city and as we're cruising around, I just kind of want to hear, if we can, about his involvement, what he knows about the steward. I want to let him know that they're toppling, and that the rest of the traders will be outed, and that whatever they were trying to do will fail. And yeah, that's it.
You took his weapons and the
Yeah, we'll take his weapons. We'll put the
and the
manacles on.
vial of fucking nastiness.
Yeah, the centipedes.
Yeah.
We take the
All right.
centipedes away from him.
All right, Graz. I'm going to drop his weapons and whatnot into your inventory.
Yeah.
All right. So first off, here's his sword, and say you take all the vials he had on him, so I'll drop you those as well.
Yup.
Cool.
All right. I don't have a vial for the centipede, so I've just made a physical note of it.
That's fine. I'm
And
probably gonna get rid of those at some point.
and here's his armor. He's and Here's his cloak.
Oh god, what was the cloak?
Oh shit.
What is it?
Hold on, it's a cloak of the Silk Weaver.
What does
Your
it mean?
dexterity score changes to 21.
Oh,
If your dexterity is already equal to or greater than the cloak score, the item has no effect on you.
What the fuck?
what the f...
Oh, Theron, happy birthday.
After you strip the cloak from him, you notice that he becomes like visibly clumsy.
Oh shit.
Thing is, I actually don't think that would help Theron.
It would help me.
Theron, what's your dex?
It's 20 already.
20.
That
I'll
would
give
help
him
me.
one more.
Yeah, listen, Mr. has every magic item, all right? Give us a second.
Hold on a second.
I have 18 decks, so I don't need it.
Yes, the cloak of the Silk
My
Weaver
dex is absolute dog shit, but I have
is,
another cloak already.
is basically the dexterity equivalent to the giant strength belts.
Indeed.
Instead of giant themed, they are Drider themed.
So
Attunement is
read
required,
the.
FYI.
Can you link the item in chat?
Yeah, there you go.
I think that would help. I think it's saying if it's greater than or equal to 21.
21
It
doesn't
doesn't
do
do
anything
anything
for
for
you.
you.
It doesn't confer any extra bonus. That's the problem.
That's the
okay.
reason I was saying it doesn't actually do shit for you.
Yeah.
It would make his initiative like slightly better.
No, if he
would
tied
no.
with somebody, he would win it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
That's what I
literally
mean.
all
it.
It's like
that's all
very
it would do.
situationally better.
Yeah, padded armor +3 though, and the silver flame short sword +3.
Ooh.
Damn.
That's fucking crazy.
So,
Nice. Well, we can worry about the loot later.
yeah. So
Yeah.
cloak goes to. I'm gonna give it to fucking what's his face.
I think I have the worst dexterity in the group, but I don't want it because my cloak does cool shit. So
Let's give it to our guard friend.
Fuck that guy.
Red
What?
Scouts? Yeah.
Why would we give it to an NPC? Fuck that
Rascals
guy.
is the homie.
He's gonna fight for us, and somebody stole from him.
It wasn't
Yep.
me.
True.
Yeah,
That's true,
Grass
actually.
Grass doesn't know
Rival's
about it.
technically right.
Yeah, who the fuck cares about that guy? Why are you trying to give good items to NPCs?
I do.
What the
He's like my
fuck?
brother-in-law, dude.
That's my that's my
brother-in-law.
boy, dude.
Yeah, well, he can be your boy without a good cape.
What gear are the people we're traveling with wearing though?
Like,
Yeah, because some of those weapons might be.
Yeah, like what's Altari wearing, like armor wise?
just chain shirt.
Does anybody want this padded armor +3?
Is it better than half plate? +1?
It's 14 AC
Plus,
plus your dex.
Plus your full dex,
it should be.
which is now
Plus
a
5.
21.
Yeah, so
What I think would it be better than a studded leather +1?
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Yes.
way
Oh,
better.
yeah. Look at it. What's your AC on the studded leather? +1.
19.
Yeah,
It would be equivalent
it-
then.
I'm actually pretty sure it would be better. Because the studded leather
It'd be 14 plus 5.
is a 13.
Whatever. I'm giving it to Theron.
Yeah. Be 14 plus 5, so base 19.
All right.
Dawn armor there. Take that. Yeah, it actually is better. I'm at 20 now.
Nice.
Well, you can't put it on yet.
Why not?
You're gonna take your clothes off in the middle of the street?
Think I give a
Yeah.
fuck, dude.
yeah.
My
yeah.
boy was putting clothes on in the fucking trenches.
Never
He's from
changed
shit,
next to
man,
your
that
car
bro.
before? You just stand next to the wagon, change his shirt real quick.
While arresting a man? No, I haven't.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
of
I'm
course.
arresting him.
I am.
We're just.
Well, it's,
I like
it's
that
not
we're
my
just handing
fault.
his gear out while we're doing this, though. I assume we're moving along.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't assume we're standing here.
Nah,
Like
we're
I assume
dipped
we're
out.
like moving
Yeah,
along. Yeah. The silver flame short sword +3. Does anybody in our group want that?
No, sir.
Thank you. I have sparkling.
Darren?
I mean, it'd be better than my Saber +1, but I don't want to get like 2 Gucci items in a row.
Bro,
It's-
that's fine.
No,
Just
nobody
take
else
it.
is going to use
No,
it.
it's
You
fine.
might as well.
All right.
100%.
And it's a
Yeah,
nice
it's
little see in the
1d6
dark
plus
item.
3, right? So
Yeah, plus
that's gonna
2d6.
be it's 4 to 9 base damage plus the 2d6 fire damage to anything it hits.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Hell yeah.
We'll just say
Whoa.
I donned this dude's armor like when given a chance.
We'll just I
This
figure
is
you guys
fucking
are
awesome.
kind of walking along, while this is happening. Callan, you're probably not making Altieri walk.
Well, no, because I now that Cade's like guarding him, I don't.
Yeah.
Cade wants to talk to this guy. The stuff that I asked
guarding
inquired
guarding
about.
him, and he has no armor, he has no weapon. And Cade, sorry, what questions do you want to ask this man?
Sorry. one
Aaron,
sec.
back
Sure.
up to the back wheel. Let's each take like a corner of the cart.
So I just wanted to
I would
ask
be-
about his time serving Realm. I just want to ask general questions about the steward and the king, and if he knows anything about the lizard men and the sewers, and ask him how far his ring of corruption with the guards goes, and then if he cooperates, maybe the lights justice, will show
Stay
some
insane.
mercy.
All right. So as you guys are sort of taking him along this trail, have him held up on this cart after you've divvied out his items, you sort of ask him about Realm, the Night Watch. He says, "Look, this all started quite some time ago. Probably about 8 months now, possibly longer." Sort of looks down at his hands. He's fumbling them. You notice that he goes to take his gloves off, and his fingers are sort of scarred. He says, "I was a lower ranking paladin within the Knights of Silver Flame. And because of an unfortunate accident, my hands were smashed. I had lost a lot of my fine motor skills. They said I wasn't quite fit to be a paladin, but I still had an acuity with magic. And because of this, they allowed me to stay in the order. Using that magic, I was able to form connections on my own. Now, I was training under a warlock, and he sort of looks down at his hands, and in his palms, you can see they're kind of burned. He says, I entered a pact, and who I had entered a pact with had ended up lying to me. Identified itself as a lesser demon. I had gone through all of the proper channels at the Order, and I was under their warlocked watch list for quite some time. The Astrolabe had guards on me for, I want to say, about 4 months. But it was when I started to show a speedy recovery after communing with this entity that I was able to very quickly rise ranks with the Silver Flame Paladins. The entity didn't ask much of me, just to steer clear of some areas at night, mostly the cemetery, sometimes the sewers. He asked me to take away the guard that watched the back of the church, as well as some of the guards towards the northern gate. My men also controlled one of the waterways, but I think it's inconsequential. He sort of thinks to himself. He says, you want to know more about this entity, and I don't have much information, and it didn't ask much of me. It gave me gifts. Wondrous items. Some that gave me back the use of my hands. Others that made me an excellent swordsman, though though those that made me skilled in combat are not items that can be revoked. I've I've handed myself over. I'm not quite sure why you've taken me hostage in such a manner. He sort of points at Callion and he says, "Is it not your religion's policy to turn me into the proper authorities?"
I hit him in the head with the back of my pole arm.
And what about the centipedes? Why do you
Can
carry
you-
them?
Can you roll the attack for me?
Yeah. I'm not trying to actually like injure him though.
Oh yeah, no, I get it.
Actually, Crazed, can you switch wheels with me really quick? So I have
Tactical,
line of
yeah.
sight when I talk to him.
We just did a
All right.
tactical wheel maneuver.
When he sort of bullshitted a bit, you hit him in the back of the head with that with your weapon there. And he's sort of wised up to what's happening. He kind of rubs the back of his head and he looks at Cade. And he's like, "What do you mean the centipedes? They're just centipedes."
We know we
Mhm.
know what they can do. We've killed many of them.
When he says
Killed
it's
m-
just centipedes.
Callion adjusts his armor when you say that.
Anytime he says something grass thinks is a lie, I'm just gonna jab him. You don't have to keep minusing. I'm not trying to actually deal damage.
Yeah.
I'm taking it as subdual damage.
Okay.
So if he were to reach 0 for some reason, he'll just pass out.
Cade says, well, if they're just centipedes, then he won't mind if we just melt them all down into a goo. Toss it into the trash.
He his eyes sort of widen and he holds out his hands and he's like, "Please, I promise there's no threat. You have a horse." And he sort of like gestures to the draft horse dragging your cart. And he's like, "Have you never owned
Callion's
a bird or a rat? Maybe a dog or a goat?" It's practically the same thing.
Yes. Practically, except that you have. How many does he have? Like hundreds, tens? Like, what are we talking about here?
10. Exactly 10.
Oh. Yes, but you have 10. We have one horse. We had a dog around the church.
He
This is concerning
Again.
considering the things we have fought and seen below the temple.
he looks at your group and he's like, "One horse." He's like, your group is almost of 10. I'm sure you could deal with more. I was in a company of 35.
What does this have anything to do with what we were talking about?
Cade says, listen, we know what the centipedes are. We know the capabilities. We've, like I've said, slayed plenty of them. We've seen centipedes come out of a cultist's face. In fact, one of these things killed our friend. So, you can cut the games. In fact, Cade whistles for the horse to stop. And he points to a clearing south. He says, this looks like a good place, too. Oh, shit. Double time.
Oh, horse speeds up.
You tell the
Iron
horse to stop,
silver.
and it doesn't listen. No, I'm just fucking around. Okay.
Cade points to a clearing south of these trees. This looks like a good place, Callion. What will his judgment be? And he grabs the paladin, pulls him
I'm just
off,
gonna-
starts.
I'll move you forward a little bit. We'll have you
Yeah.
come like right here.
Perfect.
Yeah, I like this. I kneel him down in front of the rock there. I'm gonna walk up to him.
Oh man, I think I had to refresh again. Fuck.
Why?
Look at my stream.
He's good. Yeah, just refresh quickly.
I'm just kind of, as like Callian approaches, I have my bow like held in front of me with like an arrow knocked. I've seen plenty. I know what's about to happen.
Well, maybe. You see, the real reason you are here is because we have a list of everyone who is involved in the dealings with demons in the city. We have scratched a few names off that list, but your name still stains the pages. How do you plead?
He that's what you said. You had your sword at what, like the nape of his neck or something, the back of his head.
No, my sword is out and it's not even drawn at him yet, but Mind Blade's like rippling down Sparkwake, so it's probably just intimidating
All right.
sitting at my side,
Okay. Give me 1 second. I gotta look at some attributes on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, all right.
Okay.
I have a plan if he tries to do anything rash.
All right.
Fucker.
Yeah, why do you
All
keep
right.
having him roll religion checks? You know
He
he can't do
says,
that.
all right, priest, you've caught me. My misdeeds are against everything that I stood for when I myself was a member of the church. I cannot look back. You've caught me. All I ask is that, as a follower of not only Elvardi, but of Ardalan, I ask that you rest me up against a tree when you do the deed.
And I make a wisdom check to fucking be like, what? Or insight or something. Like, what the hell is this guy up to? Why the hell would he want to be put up against a tree?
Weird.
Callian.
Yeah.
Callian.
And him mentioning not only being a follower of Elvardi, but also a follower of Ardalan, it has now immediately occurred to you that you need to get this guy away from trees. And that taking him to this clearing might have been more dangerous than staying by the cart.
All right. How physically strong does he appear? I know he
Physically
doesn't
strong?
appear. I know he doesn't appear dexterous, but how physically strong does he appear?
Uh, he's just as strong as he is dexterous.
Great. I am gonna grab him by the tunic and drag him over to one of the cartwheels.
I'll help.
Oh,
With
Fuck me.
advantage,
Yeah,
since
you
I
got the
helped.
help action from Kane.
Oh yeah. I have to roll
yeah.
it again. I did not. Can you just send me a
Yeah.
strength check and I'll
Yeah.
see if I can beat. I was like, I know I'm not that strong, but Jesus Christ. That's better.
Nice.
So I'm just gonna
Alright.
grab him by the collar and say, I think not, and just shove him against one of the cartwheels.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
This is when he
And
starts
then
pleading. And he says, "No, please. I know you're going to kill me, but if you do it, I have to die touching a tree. Please, just let me touch one tree." He starts pleading with
no.
your group.
Okay, Callian's gonna start getting pissed off, and I kind of want to narratively here. I think my eyes are gonna start shimmering a bit, or there's like a shimmer around Callian because he's starting to lose his cool with this dude,
All
fucking
right.
pissing him off.
As your eyes start to glow, he now only gets more concerned, and
Uh,
he sort of looks around at a lot of you. He's like, "If you would let me die in the way that I want to die, then maybe your whole group will go down with me."
As soon as
I
he
Yeah,
think
it's just,
not.
I just
I'm gonna
stabbed
try
him.
and attack him with Sparkwake immediately.
All right.
Yeah, I'll
Makes
try
sense.
to
Right.
grab his arm.
All right. I'm gonna ask. Actually, I'm gonna ask for a little bit of reflex from everyone.
Okay. See, this is where giving me that cape would have been good. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want it. I don't want it.
If I'm allowed to react based on that roll, I would love to cast a spell.
All right, if you'll give me 1 second.
Shit.
All right. Prim, you can cast 1 spell. Cade, you can do 1 action. Not quite sure what you want to do. Prim, please cast your spell.
My action is I want to grab his arm. Grapple.
My spell list is not what it should be.
What do you mean?
Because I still have mage armor. Can you update my sheet?
Yeah, let me cycle you through an import real quick.
Because I dropped mage armor after I got
That's
the
probably because we updated it.
armor.
It's been a second since we updated anyway, so
Oh, okay.
Let me know when I can open.
okay. You should be able to open it now. I believe it'll be fine.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Whoa.
I wasn't
Sick.
targeting him on accident, but that's what I'm targeting.
Oh no, not a wisdom saving throw.
How wise! Oh,
No way.
you
Awesome.
Crit.
fucking
Wow.
Of all the times to crit. Okay.
Orndar, you piece of shit.
Cade,
Sir.
you were trying to grapple me.
Him. Not you, but I'll grapple you
No,
if you
you're
want
trying
me
to grapple. Yeah.
I'm trying to grapple this other guy, but
Crit. No, I'm just kidding.
ooh, baby. I don't think
All
so.
right. I'm grappled. My move speed is 0. I now get to do a thing.
Oh,
Yes, you do.
Shit.
He's actually centipedes in a trench coat. Run!
That's what I'm
Oh,
afraid of.
Shit.
He's a fucking what are they called? Starborn or whatever? Just turned into a pile of bugs.
He's a motherfucking star boy. What the?
He
I have-
slams
I have
his
tried.
free hand down in order to cast Circle of Death. And you note that the negative energy seems to affect him as well. He's trying to take everyone out with him. Prim,
He's
are you going to try
suicide
and use your
bombing.
reaction to try
yeah.
and counterspell that?
I have to.
Please make the attempt.
Otherwise, all our companions are dead.
what level are you using?
My highest, 3rd.
Oh, you only have third level spells
Yeah.
slots. Oh yeah.
So I'm using my spellcasting ability, charisma.
Oh, fuck.
You could reroll that.
Oh, I can't reroll that.
Yeah, I was like, you better spend
you
a sword
can
point.
you can burn a circ point, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we
Okay.
have to. We have to
Um,
make this.
Nope, 15.
Fuck.
Shit.
Literally
One shy.
always.
Is that also adds his implement to it or no?
No, because just ability check.
Good luck,
I
boys.
freak out.
Right.
Well, I'll probably live.
I mean, I think I'll live.
6. I only have 49
Where's
die.
D&D Beyond? What's the average on this?
on 8d6.
Yeah.
6 times 8 is 48, so it's
I haven't rolled
25.
damage yet, so
What's the median? 24, 25.
Grouse crit on the con save. Grouse, with your crit on the con save, you're not going to take half as much. You're going to take nothing.
Nice.
Oh,
I
we're
do
doing-
something else, and I'm
Give
gonna tell you.
me 1 second.
Yeah.
Me and Theron are
Prim,
gonna get
nice.
fucking beat
Okay,
up
so
in this
Theron and Callian failed.
Oh, it's
Ow.
necrotic too, so I'm taking half of half because it's necrotic.
Nice.
You are, yeah.
Fucking
Alright,
solid.
give me 1 second. Now I'm gonna try and make my own con save.
It pays to be an ASMR.
Okay, I did.
Oh shit, we go.
Okay, I'm gonna
Update.
roll for damage. Oh wait, sorry. I'm gonna do con saves for the NPCs now.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're all fucking dead.
All right,
That
Brythe,
sucks.
save. Your horse did not
That's-
save.
Oh shit.
Axe saved. Veteran saved.
Nice.
Eltiri?
Oh.
No
It's okay.
save.
I have a plan for that.
Folded.
You
Depends what
just
the
got
damage is.
folded.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, give me 1 second. I just saw what you messaged me.
Actually, I have favored by the gods.
Oh, you do.
So I can roll 2d4 and add it to my outcome on that
What
saving
was your?
throw.
Oh, dude, you only need
Yeah,
a
you can.
couple.
Yeah,
Easy.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use favored by the gods.
Yeah, Wiko, sorry I DM'd you.
So I'm gonna roll 2d4.
Yeah, here, wait. Give me 1 second. When we ran that update with Prim to get his spells right, for some reason it deleted some shit from his inventory. And
It's the first time it's done that.
yeah. And it I don't know why. If you give me 1 second, I have to like make something real quick, but please tell me what you're doing while I do this.
I'm rolling 2d4 and adding it to my saving throw total to try and beat the save
Okay.
by using favor of the gods. So I got 5 more, which puts my total saving throw at 19.
19.
Which means I pass.
Okay, which means you do pass. So
Okay.
Theron is the only one who Theron, the horse, and Eltiri failed.
Yep.
Is Altiri
Okay.
fucking nuked? She
now-
dead.
The horse is probably. dead.
She's not dead no matter what I say. I bought 1 diamond, so it doesn't matter.
Give me
And I will
1
be
second.
resurrecting her. I didn't throw a fucking romance arc into the fucking story to have her just like die and not be saved. That's not happening.
Oh, Jesus. That's funny as fuck.
We gotta see what the damage is. He could roll low.
Yeah.
Never
I mean,
know.
it depends on like
The
what
horse is probably fucked though.
The
What
horse is
level is he?
100% dead.
Oh yeah, no horse. Is
What
dead.
level did he cast?
Braz will
that?
be the new
It's a
horse.
6th level spell.
Dude, shut up. I was thinking that too.
Graz just puts on the bridle and starts
I
dragging
got
the cart.
22 fucking strength. I was like,
Yeah,
I
dude.
Him
can
and
probably.
Cade
Definitely.
just like take the cart and start
Yeah,
dragging.
definitely
I could
pull
pull
it.
it faster than this horse.
Probably.
Yeah, we should just make Cade grow and pull it. What the hell?
That's what. So at most, what, he could roll like 48 damage or something.
Yes.
Yeah, that can't kill me.
Not to kill a horse though.
Yeah, I have a ton of
Horse
healing
has, like-
potions. on me, too.
And maybe a blacksmith. If blacksmith and Altiri die, you have to rest the blacksmith.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I know, but he saved. So.
Okay, good.
Prim, I got your Rod of True Light dropped back in. It should give you your bonuses back for your damage and your +3 when you cast spells.
Okay.
I'm not sure what else wasn't in your inventory.
Cloak, my background ring,
What cloak
my
did you have?
it was the cloak you just gave us.
Oh, the Silk Weaver cloak.
Yeah.
Okay. Cloak of Silk Weaver dropped in, and then the Ring of the Stone Mines.
Yes. And the dice set, but that's not important right now.
All right. You have your ring back.
Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do that.
No
Just,
worries.
just ignore that.
All right. Sorry, you were missing the cloak,
Thank
the
you.
ring, and you're good now.
And the dice set, but
the-
that's not
the
important
dice
right now.
Okay.
And I believe that's it. Oh, and that shit from the demon that I got before the time skip.
All of your demon crap is in your chest.
Okay, cool. Then we're good.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry
Yeah,
to
totally.
sorry to
Oh,
throw
no.
that in.
No, it's fine. I want to make sure you have all your stuff before we step forward.
Yeah. of
Okay,
course.
so Callian, using favored by the gods, was able to evade certain doom. Now I'm gonna roll the
Very
damage for the
nice.
certain of death or the circle of death and apply it to.
Somebody else.
The certain
Wow, that was
death.
really low.
That was really
Oh my
low.
Yes.
god, that
Oh,
was garbage.
It's
how
also
much
not-
was it?
Wow.
It's also not in chat, so.
It's not in
Oh,
chat.
Oh, 22. You have to scroll
total 22.
Fuck, it kills the horse.
up. Yeah.
Me. All right,
So
so
half of that is 11, and then half of
Cade-
that is 6.
Cade passed 11. Theron did
I've-
not pass.
Correct.
22.
Is it rounding up when you have to have?
It usually
I
does.
think
Yeah, so
I
6.
want to say this system does round up. Oh, I
Yeah.
actually have a 4th damage button. It'll automatically
cool.
round for me.
Thank you.
Wiko, this after you do all this, there's something I want to do.
Okay, give me 1 second. Graz crit, immune to the necrotic
Yeah,
damage
hold
outright.
on. Oh, it's a
Grim.
sphere. Never mind, because it's a
Yeah.
sphere.
It is a sphere, yeah.
Just be like, can I
Yeah.
just lift the whole cart up, the horse and everything, and I'll just take all the damage, save everybody inside and the horse.
Oh, that'd be
But
so cool.
but I mean, it's a sphere. It doesn't matter. So I'll just not take damage then.
But
Uh,
22 is a great result for us.
I don't-
Holy crap.
why did
I don't know. I didn't click
Right.
anything.
What?
why are you concentrating?
I didn't click on anything.
I don't know. Okay.
I think it was because I tried hold person, but it failed.
Oh, okay. All right. I applied the quarter damage to you.
Thank you.
All right. Brythe succeeded. Half damage.
It only took 4.
What?
off.
He died with half damage?
Quite old, and he's half gnome.
Okay, we have to bring him back, Kelly.
Yeah, I know. Well, I don't think Elsery will die on the 22.
All right.
Cleric.
Draft horse. Half damage. The horse is bloodied. Still alive.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
Graz, I'll have you know your horse had 19 hit points.
Yeah, I
Wow.
was like, I was pretty certain that it was dead.
All right. Nax. Hit for half.
Wait, is Brythe just unconscious or is he dead?
He's
Dead,
cleft.
Oh, he is dead. Horse still alive though. It was a sturdy ass horse. I was surprised.
Oh, because NPCs don't get death saves. Is that why he's dead?
Yes.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
Yeah, I was also confused. I was like, oh.
Sorry.
Well, shit.
Not letting me. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, after the damage, your horse had 19 hit points left. It had
Nice.
a lot of hit points. Okay.
Because this is a draft horse. That makes
Yes.
sense.
Yeah, the draft horse or the war horse. It had 41 total.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
All right. Nax. Half damage. Still alive.
Nice.
There's a lot of resistances going on with all that
Well,
dragon curse.
Fucking should be. He just fought. He fought a dragon. You should have more than 11 hit points, 22 hit points.
Rest coast half. He's buff. Eltiri full.
Why 27?
Because of a vulnerability she has.
Okay. Still alive?
Still alive.
Great.
Wow.
She has 2 hit points left, but she's still alive. 2 is not 0.
Yeah, you were correct.
All right, as the
I take half as well. by the way.
oh, I thought I hit the button for you. My bad.
Cade rushes over to grab the blacksmith's body before it slumps out of the cart.
Grass
no.
move forward and
Hold on, before you do that,
Grab
there's
this
something I want
guy.
to do.
Wait, who are you talking to?
Yeah, I said before you move forward, there's something I wanted to try.
Well, go ahead, try whatever you're trying.
Basically, I'm gonna like after that attack, I'm gonna plug this dude with an arrow through his skull.
Go ahead.
Gross, you want to roll that real quick?
Yeah. He was asking me to wait, so I was gonna wait.
Okay, so
Damn.
Graz goes to try and grab him, and he fails.
Make your
So-
attack, Theron.
So Lucius turns around to run with Theron already arrowed, knocked, zeroed in on this guy. What,
And
you're
it's
only
for
20
style
feet away.
points. It's gonna be I have sharpshooter too, or that doesn't impose.
Oh no, I'm saying you're only 20 feet away.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
Yeah. No,
All right. This will be the
negatives or
+1 arrows on it too, so it'll be a +3, like from the +2 longbow.
Ooh, okay.
But yeah,
Uh,
it's
You aimed at Graz for some reason, but that still hit me. My armor was taken.
weird.
Yep.
And is he still alive?
Still alive?
I'm attacking him as he tries to run, and of course I roll a 2. Fuck my
Are
life.
we not? Are we just
He's
allowed to
not
attack?
in any armor though.
As he,
Yeah, I'm not in any armor. That hit me.
Great.
as Callian,
20 motherfucking damage.
Am I allowed to shoot him with blast?
No, Callian killed him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just run him through with Spark Wake. So like you hit him with the arrow craze, and he starts like stumbling away, and I just like grab him and just shove this Spark Wake through his chest, and then
better
just
yet,
like lay him down on the ground.
we'll say it happened this way.
And I
Yeah.
say, and then I say, as he slumps to the ground, I say, "For your crimes, you have been sentenced to death. May the gods have no mercy on your soul." And I spit
Okay.
on the ground.
When you run him through with Sparkwake, his dome of death dissipates, and that's when reality sort of snaps back, and you see Nax. He's grabbing Brythe's small shoulders. He's half gnome, half dwarf, sort of shaking him, kind of laughing and saying, "Come on, buddy, you'll be okay." And he starts slapping him. He says, "You have to wake up." He looks over and he says, "You, cleric, fix this."
Done. Wakey, wakey.
Whoa. He's got 1
Right.
HP and a
He-
squirrel bites him to death.
And I do one more thing right after that.
Ooh.
I cast Mass Healing Word. Everybody take 5 hit points.
Whoa.
I'll apply it to you guys. Nobody touch anything.
No, I'm not
6
touching.
creatures, just FYI.
Whoever's the most injured.
I want to recover my +1 arrow.
Anybody that took full, I would have prioritized over people who didn't.
Yeah, Rescos and Axe weren't worried about it, so I just did your party minus Grouse because he was at full.
Good shit, boys.
All right, when you revivify and healing word, Brythe sort of comes back and he steps forward. His eyes are wide. He sort of looks around and he says, "I met with death. She was
Welcome back
beautiful."
to the land of the living.
He sort of looks around, sort of coughs. A little bit of dried black gunk comes out. He wipes it on his apron. He says, "Well, we should carry on, should we not? I, w- I know I almost died, but I want to see that anvil. I want to see that anvil. I want to make it to Zelthorn's monastery. I still have more I need to make. Next time I'll do better." He sort of looks over at Nax. He says, "Next time I promise I won't die so easily."
I'm gonna
Alright.
feed this horse some healing potions.
I'm gonna give. I want to
Here you go,
give Elturi
Buttercup.
one of mine if she doesn't have any healing potions, and if she does have healing potions, I'm gonna give one to Brythe.
Okay. All right. Okay. And
We're
with
still
that,
full.
your horse is now at max, back at 41 hit points. And okay, Eltiri does not have any potions on her.
Okay,
So-
I have a bunch of potions. So what I would like to do
Well, she has a mana
is
potion, but not a health
right.
potion.
I am going to give one to. Well, you'll have to take it out of my inventory. I'm gonna give a
Oh,
potion of greater healing to Eltiri and one to Brythe. And I can't give it to the NPCs, but
yeah, it's
you can
cool. I
take
got
them
it.
out of my inventory.
All right. Brythe is going to hold on to that potion for now, because with the heals, he's already almost at max. His health
He has
pool's
like
kind
no
of low.
hit points.
Yeah,
We got like
Eltiri
10
is
hit
definitely going to use that.
points. Sweet. That'll keep her good for a minute.
All right. She
Damn,
is
that
no
was low.
longer bloodied. And that's what's important.
Yeah. All right, and then I'm gonna look to the group and say we should press on and look for a spot to camp when the sunlight gets low.
Oh, I don't have my potions
Hex
of mana,
crawl.
but I had 5.
I actually, your potions of mana might be in your chest, actually.
Oh, okay.
Overworld map.
And if they are, that's
Awesome.
my bad.
So, guys, which way do we want to go? I say we follow the coast up the north, so we're not like. I know we have the ability to trek through mountains, but like
Is there a
realistically with
road?
horse and cart, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, if there's a road, I would like to take the obvious way. But if not, the most direct would be ideal.
I guess like here's a question: could we discern which one would be faster? Like that's obviously the important thing is speed here.
All right, so I guess before we do all that, first things first. Um, I I did move you through your one day of travel,
Okay.
as you did go through your first day of hardships. So because of that, we're now at nighttime in this sector.
So we're going through the mountains.
So, based on Natural Explorer, difficult terrain doesn't slow our group's travel. So we can travel equally as fast on the coast and through the mountains. We
Whole
can,
group?
yes, the whole group.
Yeah,
Wow.
You can't.
it's
We can.
actually it's
Yeah.
actually like one of the most base feats that
That's
So
really good.
that
so
Grace has for this, because
yeah.
it would change your otherwise. Yeah, so I know this says 13, but travel through mountains was normally double or triple, depending. So this could have been almost a 40-day journey that Crazed is cutting down to exactly
2 weeks.
13 days.
So
of travel.
yeah. Basically, what happens is we travel at the same speed regardless. We cannot become lost except by magical means. If we are engaged in other activities while traveling forward, like foraging, navigating, or tracking, we're always alert to danger. If this one won't apply, but since I'm not traveling alone, when you forage for food, you find twice as much food as we normally would. When tracking
wow.
other creatures, you also learn the exact number, their sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area.
Damn.
Nice.
I actually synergize with you pretty well. My background is wanderer, so I can always find food and fresh water, so long as the land provides so long as the land is able to. For
Yeah,
up
it's
to
not like
for
desolate.
yeah, for myself and 5 people. So if I'm scavenging for that and I double it, then I can
It's the
provide
whole
for the whole
party.
party.
Yeah.
That's so good. Sick. Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Then let's just take the most direct route then. It's
All right, so those things being said, uh, I guess then you would get through that sort of reasonable amount of first day of travel, thanks to Theron here, without any real issues. Um, So if you'll give me 1 second, I'm just setting some stuff up on a map here for you guys to run a night camp thing. And also, Crazed, can you read me the exact words on being in danger?
Even when you're engaged in another activity while traveling, such as foraging, navigating, or tracking, I think those are just examples, but not limited to, you remain alert to danger.
Okay.
I guess that means like while
You
we're
always
doing
have your
another
guard up.
activity, yeah, we're always like guarded.
All right.
I don't know if
I just
that's the
no,
whole
that's
party
fine.
or just me.
I just wanted some exact words. I pulled up the thing so I could get the words that I wanted.
Yeah, I think that only applies to me because if it mentioned the other places, it mentions like the group. So I don't know. I'll leave
Yeah.
that up to you.
No, that's fine. I'm gonna ask you guys for some perception here as you guys are sort of setting up your night camp.
My perception will suck, but my passive is decent.
Yeah, my passive's probably better than that roll.
Yeah, anytime you guys roll worse than your passive, I just take your passive into account.
Okay.
I know, I just
Um,
get nervous.
And the only reason I haven't responded to the checks that I just asked you for is because I'm just setting up this map.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, so as you guys
Wow.
huddle around a campfire for your night, setting up your tents and your provisions, and Graz, your horse.
Ooh.
Hot.
Does the horse like me now because I healed it?
You healed him, and he's 100%. Wasn't keen on his old owner, only making him tote around a cart. He was bred as a draft horse for war, and now he's with a warrior. So he's taken, he's taken kinship to you.
So
Oh,
hold on,
and,
I got a question. Is the passive the number on the side on the skills menu? Like
I
after the
don't know
plus?
because I have a little thing that just tells me all the stats I want
Okay.
from you.
I was
Like at
just
the
trying to
bottom of
see
my
what
token
my passive
bar, your passive is 14 according to my token bar.
Perception? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it is the number on the side then.
Okay. All right, says you guys were.
My passive medicine is 17, by the way, so like I would like to do medicine checks for people and make sure they're all good to rest for the night.
Nice. Sorry, I'm just doing one
okay.
thing real quick.
No, go for it. Which also means I should have passed a lot more of these religion checks, but that's okay.
Poor Callian.
All right.
It's all good. I think the
Graz.
conflict RP is good.
In the players tab, you should now have ownership of your horse and be able to look at its stats.
Cute. Totes cute. Before we get
That's
into
Graz's romance arc. Just kidding.
Oh.
I'm done now, guys. Goodbye. I got him out. That's all I wanted.
Rides off into the sunset.
Yuckers.
Graz found animal companionship that he didn't know he wanted. He
Yeah,
no longer desires
now I
to
just
tell
leave.
the
Yeah,
cub.
now I just leave.
Before we get into this encounter, should we take our break?
Yeah, actually, it's about 11. I could use some water.
Yeah, let's take 10. I gotta pee.
Cool.
Alright.
So you know, though, since you, Graz passes perception checks, so he'll be able to point it out. Just so there's a little bit of suspense when we come back. A band of goblins rolls up on your camp.
Goblin
so-
Slayer RP.
So think about that while you're taking a little break.
Ooh. Hell yeah. See you guys in 10 minutes. All right, folks. Let's jump back into it. Get this session going. Hello,
But
boys.
it is one that
Let's
you
do it.
recognize immediately.
Oh shit! What am I missing?
Oh, sorry, Sama. Graz yelled out to the goblins to ask who they serve, and yipping back in their goblin tongue, they state a name that Graz recognizes with immediacy. Cedrus. Graz, you know Cedrus to be the new champion of Gore.
Yeah, it said just timer at.
Yes, Cedrus Timeret.
Is he close by?
They sort of look back and forth, and then they look at the rest of your team and kind of look at each other. This goblin who's leading the pack starts to get weary.
We are on our way to just look for him, to serve him. Look at us. I bring his kin.
As you say that, Theron would make like a grimace because I'm not picking up on the deception there.
I'm sorry. I should have gotten a. I should have gotten a. Oh, I still passed. Whatever.
You passed it.
Yeah.
All right.
But it might have gotten a 20. It might have been crazy good.
As he starts to kind of question and look at your group, he sees how well armed your entire group is. He kind of believes what you're leering into.
How deep does this river look like?
2 feet. It's a stream. It's a creek.
I just start moving over.
All right, cool. As you walk up, I'm actually going to. I'm gonna kill. The combat start.
Okay.
The goblins start talking to you. and
I'm
they say
gonna.
that
I'm just
Cedrus
gonna
is
turn
in
back.
the.
Theron, translate to the rest of the group. And I turn back to them. No, don't move up. Don't move up on them.
Yeah, I'll say like here so I can like hear you. I start like yelling all this stuff out.
Yeah. Where is he now?
All right. Sorry, the goblins kind of clump up, being a little weary. They grip their bombs and their bows.
I summoned my shadow above and behind them so they can't see it.
Okay. I'm gonna put it like there on the map. Okay, so the goblins kind of look at you, and the leader, as he's hunched over, he says, Cedrus is the king of the human city, the one furthest to the south, the ones that the orcs and the lizards took. The archer next to him starts nodding his head, up and down quickly. And he says, yes, yes, king of the new city. And we have our own civilization. We are noble.
As they're saying that, and I step back to translate that for Callian and Cade, I knock an arrow into the bow because that's I'm not liking what they're putting down.
Have you all eaten?
The leader says, no, no, we're very hungry. We had rolled up on your camp. We were hoping that you were going to be traders. A lot of them travel through these mountains. Either that or monks. They normally have plenty of food.
Yeah. And any of your people here don't serve Cedrus?
This one alchemical goblin turns around and he says, I do not serve Cedrus. I serve coin.
Good. You go over to my elf friend. The rest of you, I have food. Come close to me.
He sort of nods his head. He turns and walks over to Theron. Theron.
In common, I say, give him gold.
Just kind of look at you and I'm like, okay.
All right,
Callian
Graz.
looks at you and he nods, so I think I'm kind of picking up on.
Once
Thanks,
they've
man.
gotten all here, I'm just gonna start beating the shit out of them.
All right.
Can
Which
I
one's their
release?
leader?
Let's give the goblin guy. Hold on, before you start beating the shit out of everybody. How much money do I have on me?
What the hell?
It's all in my chest. But I'm willing to give the goblin like fucking 50 gold.
Nice.
Oh shit. 20. Alright, what do I get? Better than a 2.
18's way better than a 2.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
So, do I get a surprise attack on them?
Yes.
Whirlwind.
So I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, yes.
Whoa, cast Blade Storm.
All right. So I'm gonna set it to, quote unquote, begin combat. But Graz, you're gonna get your surprise round, and then we're gonna start with Theron.
Hell yeah.
All right, that hits.
What are they, goblins?
Yeah.
How okay is he?
Wait, sorry. Which one did you hit?
The
Was
one
it
right
this
in
one
front
or?
of me. No, the one right in front of me.
Okay, this one. All right. Cleft in twain.
Are we doing that cleave thing we were talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, what?
You
So
get
the next guy.
cleave.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Holy
So I swing through him and into the next guy.
With a crit city.
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
Towards the archer. There.
Counterclock. Or. Huh?
Okay. Yeah, clockwise. Okay. That is.
Crazy.
All right.
Doesn't matter. Real
That's
crit. Irrelevant.
fucking
I'm gonna unleash incarnation.
So
Ooh.
just for the flavor of it, from the 3, 3 is intense pain. So the way that second goblin died was not swift. It was brutal, cleft through the stomach as his organs spill.
Nice.
Later.
On this
Nice, that's gonna hit.
guy in the back.
Ooh.
I was gonna solo this whole encounter.
That's so tight. I want him to go total
Oh.
Jedi on this and just cut them all down. That'd be so badass.
Hell
Nice.
fucking
On
me.
the guy that I kind of did damage to.
Hit and dead.
Oh.
Action surge.
Oh.
Oh
my
Oh, wait, actually, do I just go again?
Oh yeah, actually, per how the cleave works, yes.
No, yeah, I mean like per how because this was a surprise round.
Yeah,
So like I actually just get to go again, right?
right.
Okay, so I'm gonna. I can't
This
move
is
my.
wild.
Can you put it on me for my? Actually, I can't move my guy. Move my shadow. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. That's fine. All right.
Just above you.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right. Hit and
See
dead
ya.
goblin.
Whoa. Can you explain that whole scene?
Okay.
Yeah, just spin the yarn.
So as soon as Graz gets them all near him, his Naginata comes out just swiftly and deadly. He strikes directly at the one in front of him, swinging into the through and into the goblin next to him. He then pulls through into the archer, and then his shadow strikes out at the one behind, killing him. Then quickly, after downing 4 of the goblins, he turns to the other 2 and just literally stabs them both in the throat, dropping them.
Hell yeah.
And faster than it took for this goblin to walk over here and pinch gold. The 50 from Callion. Combat was ended. Their bodies collapsed as he accepts payment. And when they do, he sort of shrugs and he says, "Do not take the dry bombs. I will need them."
He got gold, but we're taking those dry bombs.
No, no.
No,
Crass
might be
nods.
useful.
They're yours. Do you need the bow too?
I do not use bows, only alchemy.
Hmm. I also dabble in alchemy. You are wise not to choose the false idols.
He sort of shrugs and he says, there are many gods and there are many masters, but only one thing on this planet buys me what I need in order to blow more things up."
Be
fucking
crazy. This
love
guy's
you.
based, okay?
Bro, I love this
Like,
goblin.
clearly not. I want
I,
all those bombs.
I translate to the group. My friend, the elf, would like some bombs. I'm going to take these 3. The rest are yours.
He says, "That is fine, but as we travel, I will need to forage for more plants in order to make my dry recipe."
That's fine. The amount we gave you. How much do you need to be paid again?
He sort of looks you up and down, and he says, "Commander, as long as your rank keeps providing me with the generous amount of 50 gold, what say you? Is this monthly or is this yearly?"
I'm going to say it's yearly, but if anybody makes you a better offer, you come to me and I will beat it.
He shakes his head up and down fast, and he holds out his hand, and he says, "My name is Mister."
Cool.
Mister, I am... Hold on. I was going to actually give him my full name, but like an idiot, I got a new computer and never updated my notes on this one.
Yeah, that's how I feel right now.
It was, where the fuck is this thing?
Mister.
Whatever, I just saw one's grass.
Mister.
Right? He scavenges some better armor off of one of those dead goblins as well. All right, so we'll just say for the sake of narrative, you introduce with your full Orku's name.
Yeah,
He,
I'll go to you later.
He gives you his full goblin name, which sounds closer to Mishter, but in the common tongue, it's easier to say Mister.
Sweet.
As he sort of looks over at the rest of your group, he walks over and he says, "You, the priest who paid me, might I have permission to sit by your fire, consume a ration?"
A nod.
Be my guest.
There are more pragmatic goblins like yourself out there?
He shakes his head, no. And he says, "Unfortunately, a lot of goblins have a lower intelligence. Mine is only higher from my consumption of alchemical potions. I am able to retain this intelligence. It is a burden, as most goblins are swayed by those who wield power. I understand it can be alluring, as goblins themselves have little to no power." He holds out a bomb and he says, "That is why I create my own power."
You speak only goblin and Vokolvis.
He shakes his head. No, he says he knows a little bit of Undercommon.
You think you can learn another language?
He says with the right ingredients, I could always make a line of comprehend language potions. I could take them to better understand the company.
Do I think offering this guy 50 gold was a year was an insult?
No,
He might know better.
No, not only does he not know better, but as a goblin, that sounds like an extremely generous offer. As most goblin militaries don't even offer
Oh,
like a
yeah.
real payment.
They offer, if you don't do what I tell you, I'll kill you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's either do what I say or you die, and you can loot the scraps off of the things you kill.
Yeah. Okay. I also told him, like, if someone came with a better offer, I would pay him more.
True. Which definitely, would keep him around. I have dropped Mister into the travel party for when we're in the overworld. See what
This is
he
amazing.
has.
2 of my Tanglefoot bags and give it to Mister.
Nice. Okay.
This is amazing. I love him. And are we just chilling right now?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I
you were
do
going
can I do a
to,
downtime action?
Sure. What would you like your downtime action to be?
I would like to meditate with my new weapon, trying to attune it to the psionic web.
Cool.
Okay. I'm going to ask you for a roll that I can't ask for in game. I just need you to roll a d30 manually, please.
Okay.
Nice. Not a bad roll at all.
We like 20s with psionics. We like 20s.
All right.
Hell yeah. Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
2020 vision.
Rival is definitely in the Brazzers Discord right now.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh. What does it all mean, Basil?
Okay. Prim, I've added an additional 1d4 psychic damage to your Rod of True Light.
Sexy.
So when you
Ah.
cast damaging spells, please roll an additional 1d4 psychic damage to be added to them. And because it is with the psychic aether, with time, you feel as you use and flex it that it has the capacity to increase in damage die,
Oh,
for lack of a
shit.
way to say it in game.
Amazing.
Damn.
Dude, I got a horse and a fucking lackey.
Fuck yeah. Love it. Love it. Love it.
All right. A decent little party here. And
Hell
Brythe didn't
yeah.
die. I totally thought Brythe was going to die.
I can't say his fucking name. Brythe or Nax have weapons?
Nax does not need weapons, and Brythe has his blacksmith hammer.
We could, just so you know, I added the D4 to the cannon roll, so it'll just be automatic.
Cool.
The goblin's
Sounds good to me.
joining us?
Yeah, Goblin's joining us.
Okay.
The drop? Yep. Yes.
I'm gonna ask if anybody wants a +1 short bow.
He's a goblin with a job. He's a joblin.
Cool.
Job.
Chopley, I love
A
it.
job.
Mister just sort of shrugs. Brythe is too old to be using weapons like that. Max has his claws, his breath, his hide.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Fuck yeah.
Yep, you can always hold on to it and sell it eventually.
Yeah.
Nice. Should we take a rest?
I was actually going to say, I'm going to go to the overworld map
Okay.
because I want to try a button that's on that travel group thing.
Ooh.
A travel button.
Okay. Fuck
Well, because
yeah.
when you open the thing, it has a button for a long rest. So if I hit that, does everyone in the party just
Da-na-na-na.
appears that way?
Fuck
I
yeah.
sure do.
Nice, dude.
Nice.
Do I get everything back? Yep.
You should, because it is
Insane.
a new day.
Wiko, you know what I'm missing?
Uh-oh.
What you missing?
Disintegrate.
Oh,
Oh.
Kind of major.
This guy,
I believe I have. I should still have that in my feeds
Saved.
list for you.
I hope you do. I just realized it. I was just looking for it.
Okay. You should have it back now.
I do. Thank you.
All right. Your first official day of travel is done.
Fuck
Thanks
yeah.
to Theron's mastery of mountainous terrain, you were able to stay on schedule as you press on to the monastery.
Sick.
I am moving you one day forward. You are now here.
Oh.
2 full days of travel away from Thunderwatch. Who knows what's happening in the city since you were last there?
Oh, jeez.
You can
You
can
just see
only
smoke in the distance.
That'd be
Just for
crazy.
like
you can only
context.
assume. Sorry, what were you saying?
I was saying, just for context, like as we travel, like Theron will probably be like 20 or 30 feet out ahead, like kind of forging a path for the cart and then
Would make
the
sense.
party.
We'll say that you not only are kind of pathing, but we'll say that this map that we're looking at is also the one that you happen to have, the one that you're using in order to make sure that the travel through this mountainous terrain is as efficient as possible. Though at the near zenith of this mountain, your party starts to wrap around one of the outside overhangs. That's when you come to a cliff's edge.
Ooh.
Now,
This is cool.
normally you wouldn't stop at the end of such a perilous perch, but it occurs to you that you see some sort of intelligent humanoid looking off into the distance at the gable of this rock formation.
Yeah, I'll point that out and then I'll either have like Kate or Gruz come with me to check it out.
All right, when you point him out, you get just sort of a flat look at him. You do notice that he has pointed ears, as that of an elf, but that his skin is very dark, quite obviously a drow.
And so
Ooh.
Theron would recognize this dude to be a drow, right?
Yes, Graz.
Yep.
When you see this drow, a burning sensation runs through your chest, and it's not one of discomfort. It's sort of like a dog in anticipation of getting a treat.
I wouldn't be a huge
I
fan of these.
I push my mind into the weapon. This one could tell us if there are more about. Let us talk to it first.
All right, you feel that sort of fire kind of pull back. Any sort of sensation that you feel would, try and swing the weapon without your specific mastery or command. You're pretty sure it won't happen.
All right.
All right, and just for narrative sake, the NPCs, the cart and the whatnot, they're just off screen over here.
Yeah, fair.
Copy that.
All right, so as you start to approach,
Elec.
okay, as you start to approach, I might have to reset Foundry. Okay, no, it's cool. I caught up. All right. You see this drow turn with his bow still lowered, and he says, Zalintra, Zundrathar. I assume none of you speak drow.
In my mind, to the weapon, I'm going to say, what is it saying?
I
All
actually
right.
do speak Undercommon, by the way.
But do you speak
It's not
Drowan?
drow.
Oh, draw specifically? No.
Yeah, Drowin is yeah, Drowic and Drowan are specifically different than Undercommon.
Gotcha.
I do not speak it.
All right, and Graz, can you say what is it saying in a deep and booming voice that sort of vibrates through the back of your skull? You hear it say, "Trespasser."
Give me the ability to speak to it.
Mhm.
Oh shit.
Oh!
Oh.
He's so good.
Graz, you can speak Drowic.
Oh my god.
Please add the language to your character sheet.
All right, I'll add it in a second.
Cool.
Gave it to you permanently? That's fucking crazy.
We are no
Yeah,
trespassers.
well, what would have happened if a psionic dragon entered his mind and he didn't pass the check would have been real crazy too. So
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
the
That's-
benefit and the risk were equal.
That's
I'll
really
just say that.
Sick.
Graz is he's gotta take some risks, man.
Hell yeah.
The
All right.
drow, we're no trespassers. These are human lands. You do not belong here.
He sort of takes a looking at you and he says, Orc, how do you know my tongue? What caverns have you sprawled from?
Drow. I am an intelligent orc, and I learn many languages. Where do you hail from? And where are there more of your kind about?
He says, the Blue Mountains are home to my people. You'll find that we dwell underneath this entire range.
May I approach? Just me.
He sort of looks at you and he says, no closer than 30 feet, please.
suspicious.
That's fine.
He sort of looks over your shoulder at the rest of your group. He says, what manner of orc are you that you travel with man and elf? And then he points in the back towards Callian and Prim and says, and whatever these are, the bloodkin of nobles.
Strange times indeed right now. Mm, God's chosens, the God's chosen walk the earth. So you must make do with what you have. Have you not heard of this?
The drow sort of steps 5 feet back and he says, I'm sorry, but I don't know if I can trust you.
What is to trust? We are two strangers in this foreign area, surrounded by, I don't want to say enemies, but certainly not allies. Perhaps
He,
I would do better with you than with my current companions.
he sort of looks past you again and he
I've
says,
I've clearly worked with your kind before. They taught me your language because I was so good.
oh man, that's confusing.
Ooh.
I
All right.
so
He, he
I
sort of,
I have an inspiration. Can I use that?
be my guest.
Oh shit.
All right. Give me a roll again.
I believe.
Oh shit. Oh.
Oh.
All right. First, he wasn't quite sure. And then he lowers his bow. He sort of gets a look at the insignia on your chest. And he says, what a strange picture. It says man, elf, the blood of nobles, half orc, well traveled, working between the human worlds. Now on the mountains. For what? Pilgrimage? Let me guess, you worship the gods. You want the power of their lightning.
I do not. But these people have paid me to help them through, so I go.
When you say that you don't desire the power of the gods, he takes the one arrow that he had knocked and he puts it back into his quiver, holding just the bow. And he says, I'll have you know that the drow have slain the monks, any that they find traveling on the mountains. We've stopped hiding in the caves. Our goddess has given us the ability to come onto land. We no longer have sensitivity to the sunlight.
Ooh.
I've been basking in its glow, and it's beautiful.
I'm going to summon my shadow underneath the rock face.
Oh, that's metal. Can you ping it for me? Like what? Like floating, like here or something here
Yeah. Well, yeah, like one back, but it's like
underneath of it.
underneath.
Cool. All right, I'm just gonna put it there for now, just so we
Yeah.
can click it and manipulate it as needed. He turns back out on this peak towards the sun, and he says, "Before, when I used to come onto land, it used to burn me. I could not see. But now I can see far into the distance. I can see the details of the city. I can see the people that reside within it. Even though I am on this perilous peak, I can look towards the ground and see the ants run between the blades of grass. Before I was confined to these horrible caves. But now, I'm sure of it. Your kind, my kind, orcs, drow, us who were driven to the jungles, the caves.
While he's not looking, I'm
Soon.
going to throw my iron bands of bindings on him.
Oh, nice. Okay. Please target him. throw the bands.
All right, Alan, you got a fucking hit here.
Yeah.
Hell
Wait,
yeah.
what? Why is it a 10?
It didn't go to 20. It's weird.
Should be a 20.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm
I saw-
confused.
I saw
That was
20.
Yeah, so
definitely
am I.
not
Oh,
20 then.
it's I don't know. I don't know. You
Oh,
take what you.
Was that
the
not a 20?
damage is the
The
damage is
damage is
20.
20 supposedly,
The damage is
but
20.
he's not paying attention. Would I get advantage on that anyway?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was literally in the middle of
Monologuing.
yeah. Wait a
Could
second.
I just use the 20 to hit him?
I'm yes.
All right.
Yes.
Because I roll. Yeah, if I was gonna get advantage, right? Like it would have been a
right.
crit.
Yeah.
Odd.
Yeah, okay. That is weird cuz that was going to be with advantage. So when I saw the 220s, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what. Yeah,
Um,
that's
yeah.
what I thought it was too. So
Yeah.
that's
Okay. Well, so we'll just that was a crit. You got him with the bands. Like he was doing that, that stand like Napoleon with one like you're like holding your wrist and you have your hands behind your back and you're looking out with your chest puffed out, sort of caught in the middle of a monologue. You walk right up behind him, expanding the globe and clamping it down on his wrists.
Hell yeah.
He's sort of
it. Actually, so it's like metal, uh, wrapped all around him.
oh yeah, no, I was just saying it like
Yeah.
it starts at the hands,
Yeah, okay.
and it like thraps up and around through his arms and then across the chest and down to the legs. And
I do like a semi ungrass thing, and I'm gonna RP. Like I just asked for a boon from the weapon, so I'm clearly being kind of nudged. I just grab him by his head and drag him back to the group.
Oh,
all right,
shit.
now give me 1 second while you have him on the edge of the cliff here.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna see if that weapon maybe compels you to do something a little more akin to throwing him forward instead of dragging him back. Close but no cigar. All right, Graz.
I'm gonna, as I'm being compelled to do this, I'm gonna say there could be more. It could tell us more. Don't make me do this yet. We could. Is one drow worth this, or is 20?
All right, Graz. His tips are on the edge. He's leaning over, almost as if you're holding him off of the corner of a building. The drop below is so far that it's obscured by the green hues of fog and the tops of tree canopy. You sort of reason with yourself with the weapon. As the group sort of on looks, they see you momentarily wrestle with this entity, if not for a second, reasoning with yourself, reasoning with the spirit in this weapon. As you pull the drow back up over the ledge, he's still bound in your iron bands, by the way.
Yeah, I just grab him, pull him all the way back to the group.
You sort of break into a small, cold sweat. All right. You sort of pull him back into the group, and Theron, getting a good look at this drow is particularly disturbing. It's strange to see such elvish features on such a dark and ontological evil visage, if you know what I mean.
I know what
It's
you
almost
mean.
it's like looking into the mirror of your brother, but seeing nothing but a killer.
Whoa. Cool. Cool.
Yeah, I'm like kind of like fighting an urge just to like
basically plug one in his brain because I'm sure there's more useful information we can get.
Damn, he's gonna murk this guy.
I mean, yeah, these are the dudes like we fucking fight,
I
down
just start
south.
disarming him and taking his shit off.
Hmm.
Does
All right.
Bo anything
Go on.
interesting?
And while I'm doing this, I'm also telling him everybody the things that I've said that he said to me.
Scoop that up.
What do you intend to
right.
do with him, Gross?
Well, they've killed the monks,
Ah,
and they kill everyone around here.
Cade shakes
I
his
intend
head.
to I intend to take this poleaxe and give it what it wants. After I find out where others of its kind might be.
Let me know if you need any help. And then Cade steps aside.
Did it have any of those arrows?
It did not have arrows.
Alright.
And that arrow that it seemed to knock and that quiver that it seemed to have, you're not quite sure where it is, but it is not visible.
I mean, I strip him, so
Oh, I know.
yeah.
You strip him and he does not have it. You're not quite sure if it's maybe some sort of magic, but if it was some sort of magic item, it's not on him.
I pull
Whoa.
out the poleaxe.
Polius to police.
All right.
Does
When you
I?
pull
Yeah.
when you pull out the poleaxe, it starts vibrating and the edges start to glow red. It's like it's red hot, like it's straight off of a forge.
Do you know what this is? I say in Drowick.
He sort of looks the weapon up and down. He looks back at you and he says, "It's the end."
Yes. But for now, it has given me leave to possibly let you specifically live. If you tell me where others of your kind are, the ones that killed the monks.
He starts laughing to himself and he says, "Where are the other drow? They're underneath of us. They're above us. They're all along this path, strewn about the mountain. They're taking the surface. We can live in the sun. It does not matter."
Oh, so I'll run into them eventually, and I don't need you.
Can I cast detect thoughts on him
You can
while
certainly try.
while this conversation is going?
Yeah, please try.
And I'm digging.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Okay. Prim. So I'm going to activate the world map real quick.
Yep.
It's because you're detecting some thoughts.
Oh, shit.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and ping somewhere around the middle of the mountain range.
Okay.
Seems to be where his underground Drowic civilization is. You're not quite sure where, and he's not
Right.
quite thinking about any entrance or exits specifically, but you know that once you hit likely the middle of this range,
Okay.
the drow infestation is definitely going to up. And you also get clear images in his mind of the sacking of Zelthorn's monastery, where he
Mm,
personally put down a lot of monks. And as he left, a lot of drow seemed to set up shop. And they're just sort of using it as a bandit base for now, kind of desecrating what it stood for.
Bastards.
I communicate that into Graz's mind while he's having this conversation, kind of interrupting his thought process, if you will.
I think being connected to the weapon, being connected with Prim, as soon as we see the atrocities of the dwarf, the drow, the weapon swings free on its own and into the
Ooh,
drow.
that's sick.
Whoa.
Nice.
I like that.
All right. Please make an attack roll for me. And he is technically incapacitated.
So 2.
Finish him.
Advantage.
Nice.
Goodbye.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Chop, chop, chop 'em up.
That'll do it.
Hell yeah.
All right, the 2 is normally a stun, but with the death on critical, as the weapon seemingly moves on its own, it cleaves his head straight from his neck, and the searing red hot edge of your axe is so sharp that not a single drop of blood spills before the wound is instantly cauterized by the red hot edge.
Damn.
Crazy.
I like the sound of Good
Does
shit.
this guy have one of those cool drow cloaks?
No.
All right, I just figured
That
I'd
is
ask.
so
You know.
funny.
Yeah, you know, the whole
Sick.
party gets one. You know, just throw that out there. Right?
Yeah, no, it was just on a guy that I didn't expect you guys to be able to fight at all. That you kind of talked into a hostage situation.
Yeah, he was more compliant than I thought he would be.
He was trying to live
Oh yeah.
until we got to the part to where I was deciding to make myself into a suicide bomber.
Yeah.
Drow Kaida.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Come on, that was good. That
pretty
was a
good.
good one.
Shut the fuck up,
That's
Grace.
pretty good. Get her done, brother.
In Goblin, first, no one wants this drow armor, right?
No, sir.
Athlete's better.
In Orc, I ask Mister if he can wear it.
Ooh.
He looks it up and down, and he says, "It's a little ugly, but it's better than the crap I'm wearing." Sort of gestures at his very lazily stitched together, gross, poorly dried leather armor.
I outfit my fucking my goblin with Orc +1.
I still have a +1 scimitar technically. Can we give that to him too? Can he use it? Can
Uh,
we just
He actually cannot use blades.
Damn it.
He's blown too many of his fingers off with bombs to be able to hold them.
I love this.
Cool.
Ooh, you know what I give him? I give him the cobalt crossbow.
No.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's
I haven't sold that shit yet, and I give him all
This
the
is
bolts.
my fucking favorite thing ever.
That's actually awesome. Give me 1 second.
Yeah,
Let
yeah.
me,
Oh my god, he's gonna make explosive bolts.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my god.
This is my fuck. By the way, when Grass dies, it's my new character.
Is Mister
dude,
the fucking
I will totally just hand you Mister's character sheet if Cross dies.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
From a badass orc to a
A fucking crazed goblin. Yeah, I fucking love it.
to a true goblin. That's so funny.
Basically playing Tack from Kingmaker.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
All right, he psionically attunes to the wrist bow.
Yeah, and you could take
He-
the
He says,
scale.
Master, my master gave me a weapon that I can use with my mind. No triggers. He holds up his hands. He has no trigger fingers.
I tell him, you work for the group, but there is no masters.
Kay just
All right,
looks at the
the,
two of them and he just kind of like smirks and
This like-
winks at Graz as he walks away.
It's a psychotic house elf, dude. You gave Dobby a sock,
Exactly.
bro. It's over.
Yeah,
Dry,
fuck yeah,
stiff
dude.
sock that was on
This dude's
Callion's
never
door.
leaving me. You know that, right? He's like mine forever. Like,
you give Dobby
I
an
love
M80.
this. Tries to leave, we just give him more gold.
yeah. So you could take that scale mail out too.
The drow scale.
Yeah, it's in my inventory.
Okay, I'm gonna drop it on Mister.
Graz, we should dispose of the body.
All right, and that puts his AC up to 18.
Oh my god, he's nuts.
Nice. I like like talk to the weapon. You feel better now?
The red hot vibration sort of cools down, and in that sort of deep You know that sort of like deep alligator hiss? That
Yeah.
sound sort of resonates in the back of your mind.
Cool.
We need to be a team here. I say to the weapon. No more you taking control like that. And I promise the drow that her head will fall, not from my Naginata, but by you.
The weapon releases sort of a steamy, dark black smoke as the red hot blade of it sort of is brought down to a normal temperature. It's no longer gonna, catch anything on fire if you just set it down somewhere.
Okay.
And meanwhile, while you were communicating with that, the goblin has been rifling through the corpse of this drow. He seems really annoyed.
What's wrong? What's going on?
He says, I saw it. I saw it. It had an arrow. It had a quiver. Where did it go? He's sort of piling through the fine clothes that are left, pulls
Oh
its
no,
gloves off.
I mean I
To look.
stripped it naked. It's
Oh
got
yeah, no,
yeah.
it's looking through the corpse. It's looking through the clothes you pulled. Like it wants to know the mystery. He failed to discover it though.
In common, Theron, shoot the drow bow.
I'll equip the draw bow and then pull back the string. I kind of suspect it might do something similar to that.
You pull back the string.
Yep.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Magic.
I have to look at the specific words of this. I just want to make sure it's not anything weird. Okay, so Baron, when you draw the string, a single arrow appears in your hand. You're not sure if it has permanency or if you were to fire this, if even another one would appear. It is strange to you in its appearance. It
Oh,
despite the arrow having fletching, the fletching seems to come from the haft itself. It doesn't look as if it's made of bone, but instead it looks as if it's made almost of somewhere between a petrified wood and tendons that are under the skin layer of meat.
Creepy.
The head of it is quite red. It would almost look burning if it were hot to the touch, but it's not. Uh, all you can simply identify it as for now is some sort of drowic ammunition.
Sweet.
yeah, I'm sure Theron's heard of like drow magics and stuff, so I could probably chalk it up to that. Thing I'd be like super familiar with or like truly understand, but
Yeah, whatever it is, though, it would probably take you time to figure out. And when you release the string, not dry fire per se, but just let it go. The arrow does not remain in your hands; it does dissipate.
Cool.
I'd probably like draw it back a few more times and notice like the arrow if like consistently comes back. I'm
Yes,
assuming. Okay.
it does. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll kind of look at Graz and be like, well, it seems like this bow produces its own arrow.
Hmm.
I'll be holding on to this one.
Little
Graz
backup
just
though.
nods.
But again, if it runs on some sort of charge, or if maybe that was
Yeah,
a an enchantment put on it by the guy that was just killed, you're not quite sure.
Beautiful. Shall
I
we
just
continue?
yeah, I don't know. I just leave the drow there. I don't really care about it.
I'd probably push his body over the cliff or something, and then we
Yeah.
Okay.
walk on.
And I assume you retrieve your iron bands of binding.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we just toss him and all the shit we don't want over the cliff and walk
Okay.
away.
Get rid of the body.
Electric.
All right. If you'll give me 1 moment. When you make it to about here, that's when your party notices some sort of rustling in the trees.
Uh-oh.
I'll draw my bow.
I raised my shield. If I had one. I don't.
All right.
I raise
And-
my rune.
If I could get initiative from you guys.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
Shit.
Nice.
Vokolvis. Fuck yeah.
Giant spider. Ooh.
It's when you
creepy.
notice that the trees are filled with swarms of spiders and giant spiders, all seemingly there to watch over that drow.
Oh god.
Well, they can watch over these
Who's
nuts.
that bitch with all the spiders?
Wolf or whatever.
Wolf?
Yeah, it's D&D famous last words. That's
Yeah.
I know Lolf. I'm very versed in drow.
Yeah,
stuff,
me
but
and
yeah.
Al lived that life.
But it's just that's legitimately like back in the day there used to be like famous last words parties have said, and that was
Yeah.
one of them.
Who's that chick with all the spiders?
Cool.
In Orcish, I'm just gonna yell out to Mister, protect the blindfolded one.
All right. That brings us to the top of combat with Theron Fernamar. You notice that the trees above you are littered with giant spiders, some as large as 5 feet across, others in small swarms of thousands.
How tall are the trees
would
and
you
how
like to
high
do?
up are they?
Trees are only about 20 feet tall. They are just enough to grab some overcast shade, but they're quite fresh.
Okay.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step because I want to get away from this. That's not a good time.
Yeah, getting swarmed by spiders is not.
I don't know
great.
if it'll what the thing's doing, but yeah, I'll Misty Step there. How do I get rid of this thing?
Good question.
Why is it dropping circle? Yeah, no, I move here because I want to get away from the swarm. Then I hate spiders. You know, spiders are kind of weird. Drows are kind of weird. I'm gonna use sharpshooter and target this. Make an attack. This will be I believe -5. Yep. Yikes. I don't know if that
Right.
hits, but
That hit.
all right. And because of sharpshooter, that is now 20 damage.
All right. And with that, the corpse of that large spider falls out of the tree, hits the ground.
Since I got one more attack, same thing. Sharpshooter, and then attacking the spider. At 27 damage.
Nice.
Sorry, this one?
Yep.
Okay. Likewise, it falls from the tree dead, arrow protruding from its thorax.
That'll be my turn.
Oh yeah, brother.
All
Fuck
right.
yeah.
Cade. Swarming spiders.
Cade is going to use his bonus action to use a charge of giant smite.
Oops. Sorry, that's how I got rid of that. We'll be back once we.
So we were here.
Up one. And then to the west one. Yeah. All right. Cool.
And then Cade is going to whip out his pristine
Yeah.
Ebon glass small that is now bigger, because he's now almost 14 feet tall.
Yes, sir.
And I'm
Equipment
gonna.
grows with you.
I'm
That
going
sounds
to.
fucked up. Anyway.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna start swatting at the giant spiders in the trees.
Okay. Oh,
Crit.
your first attack with Ebon Glass, and you got a crit.
Fuck yeah.
So no need to roll brutal critical, because that spider
Aw.
did die.
32.
It was also a
Flat.
hammer, so there's really only one way you can kill a spider with a hammer.
Love it. And then I'm gonna.
The best way.
Then I'm gonna smash this group of spiders with my. Actually, I'm gonna just step forward and just stomp on them.
Nice. Can you make an unarmed weapon attack for me? What? Oh, you were still targeting the big spider. I was like, I know that
Oh.
hits. Yeah. Okay. Both those hit. And
I was just attacking
I'm
once because I only have 2 attacks. But yeah, I'm squishing the fuck out of those spiders with my
Oh.
giant foot.
all right.
And that is my turn.
Gonna do a little bit of corpse cleanup.
No problem,
Alright.
lad.
Swarms of spiders. The spiders are going to swarm Mister.
Oh shit.
And thanks to his new fancy armor, he is fine.
Nice. Hell yeah.
All right. Cade, you're getting swarmed by spiders. They're gonna try and bite you.
Yuckers. No, stop. Nah.
Well, they're trying. You know, that's a lot of small spiders. And you're a lot of guy.
Puny bugs.
All right. Mister gets a big twisted smile on his face, and he says, "These damned bugs." And he holds a bomb straight up in the air and throws it straight at the ground at his feet.
Jeepers. You're fucking
This is why
madman.
you don't have trigger fingers, homeboy.
Yeah, I hope he lives. That's all I know.
All right. The bomb at his feet explodes. And when it explodes, he is going to try and make a dexterity saving throw to get out of the way. Ooh, and he botched.
Oh
He's a
god.
dummy.
It's a fucking goblin.
Takes a foot off.
All right. Swarms cannot dodge. And Mister took 9 damage. He's not bloodied, but he is a little charred.
One
Graz.
sec. I'll be right back.
I just shake my head. We waiting for someone to get back.
It's combat. Just go for it.
All right.
Nice.
The swarm.
All right. About half the swarm seems to be removed with your attack. Which is my way of saying bloodied first one. Okay, and that follow-up attack removed the remaining spiders, dissipated that swarm.
Well, I'm doing do more. I'm just trying to figure out my what I'm gonna do here. I'm going to use Unleash Incarnation.
Nice. Well, it goes without saying that that spider was removed.
All right, let me just. All right, and I will bonus action the swarm that was attacking my little goblin.
Okay. All right. Pretty good spider cleanup so far. You're able to get the last of the swarm that wasn't taken by his self-inflicted bomb toss.
That will be my turn.
All right. More swarms try and scale Cade like a mountain, covering him in bites. But they fail to pierce his armor. As a swarm closes in on you. And Ty goes to defender. No hit.
Now, did they have to crit me? That's fucking crazy.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
All right.
No
What a
worries.
miss.
I killed a bunch of them.
Nice.
You
And
killed a
they
bunch of
can't-
spiders.
They can't hit us, so we're feeling pretty good.
All right.
All right. Well, the swarms have trouble anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see about one of these 5-foot spiders.
Jeepers.
Well, I tried.
Yes, you did.
Soma, you're getting swarmed.
Let them come.
They're trying really hard to bite you. Here, wait. Okay. Three, 4, 5. Okay. Remember, this is 20 feet in the air.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
The hell's he
So-
doing?
Moves
Uh,
to the edge of the canopy.
Is it still 20 feet in the air?
It is 20 feet in the air, yes.
Okay.
Theron. This giant spider zeroes in on you.
Oh, shit. Whoa. That's crazy.
That did not mean
Goes to me.
target Cade.
Yeah, 20 would
Aaron? Ty goes to defender, but I still need you to make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone by the force of the spider leaping 30 feet in the air to land on your space.
Fucking dog just landed on you.
Yikes. Oh.
What the fuck?
All right, Theron. You were knocked prone.
Say like I dropped my bow or something since it was a botch.
Not prone is fine enough. We don't need to punish you.
You know what? I dropped the bow. I gotta think I wanted.
You're prone within 5 feet of a 5-foot spider. You're
All right.
you're at enough
In
of
danger enough.
disadvantage. Prim.
Galdar.
Sorry. The spider's alive on Theron. I shoot it. That's a crit.
Nice.
Does the crit
Alright.
kill it?
Yes, it does.
Can I
Nice.
have the second beam go to the swarm the swarm?
Yes. Alright, and with the 12 damage from the second beam, this swarm has been half removed.
Um,
All right.
bonus action. Do I have a bonus action? I don't think so. Okay.
Oh God.
Alright, Cade. Spiders are still trying to crunch on you.
Not
And
today.
with 22, Ty goes to Defender. Galleon.
Cow.
Yeah. Alrighty. It's a new day. So, let me read. I need to read something really quick, and then I will tell you what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Seems fair. We'll allow it.
Seems reasonable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I thought now that I upgraded the Mind Blade Sparkwave thing, it's not an action anymore to activate.
It is.
But it was
that
a
is true.
bonus action.
It should not be an action. It should be a bonus action, yes.
Okay, great.
If it says it's one action, that might just be because of the attack feature, but to summon it, it's just an action. Or a bonus
a
action.
bonus action. And I'm gonna leave it as is, but I'm gonna summon my blade as a bonus action.
Okay.
Christ on a cracker. Well, I summon it. And
Okay.
then
Give
I am
me 1
going
second.
to.
Callian, can you please manually roll 1d30 for me?
Sure. Please do not fuck me this time.
7. Okay. 7 is not a 1, so that's important at least.
There you go.
I was like, I can't afford to go into a coma again.
Yeah, Graz is going to tell you to step away from the swarm.
Okay.
Alright, so Callian, you definitely
Mhm.
have your mind blade active. No ill will or ill effects there.
Great. I'm gonna make a series of moves.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Is this spider attackable? Or is he up
It
in the
is.
trees?
It is up in a tree. It is
That-
20 feet up.
The swarm gets an attack op on Callian.
It would if swarms with a certain health pool got attack of ops, but I'm running an alternate swarm rule.
All right. I was literally
Mm-hmm.
trying to trigger Sentinel so I could hit it on my turn. On
Um,
on Callian's turn.
Oh,
I am actually going to rescind my movement.
because if you weren't aware that this was high, yes, that's fine.
Yeah, I was not. Sorry, that was
Yeah,
my
yeah.
bad. We'll take
Yeah,
the
no,
fault.
it's-
I'm just going to attack the swarm of spiders in front of me with Sparkwave.
Okay, that's fine.
Solid. Nice.
All right, and with that attack, you remove the spiders.
Perfect. And use bonus action and action. Don't want to move. Actually, yeah, no, I don't want to move. I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. I need this to be at least. that. Okay. So 10 across, 20 down, so 30 feet.
Creepy.
I am going to use my reaction to baseball swing the shit out of this thing.
Yeah. So since it was 30 feet away, it did technically enter your threatenable range, so you get your attack of op.
Nice.
All right. With that hit, the spider is bloodied, and I guess I'm just gonna try and bite you now.
Yeah, fair, 100%.
Okay, the bite failed, and
You want me to do a strength save to?
so I would normally say yes, but because of your sentinel, when you hit things, it stops movement. So I think I'm just gonna call that one a stalemate.
All right.
It went to hit you, you hit it, it kind of stunned it, didn't expect it, landed, tried to bite you, miss. We'll move on.
All right.
All right. Spider dashes across the ground.
Creepy little blighter.
Top of the round with Theron. Theron, you're prone.
Yeah, I'll just stand up. Since I
So
didn't drop my.
for movement.
Yep, since I didn't drop the bow, I'll target this one. I'm gonna attack the spider next to Kate. I'll use sharpshooter again.
Okay.
Foundry's freaking out once. All right. I'm going to use sharpshooter, so that'll be a -5 to this.
Damn.
So here's the question. It's for so I know. Does that double the sharpshooter damage as
No.
well? No. Okay.
Yeah, it doubles dice, not all damage.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, there you go.
Add
30,
that.
If this were
35.
Pathfinder, yeah.
35 damage.
Still, bro, 35 damage.
That's
Yeah, that's
giga-tier damage.
all right.
Uh,
As your arrow pierces the center of this spider, it explodes it, legs and ass flying in all separate directions,
Cool.
pinning the middle section to a branch on the tree. That was only one shot.
Yep. And I'm gonna attack this targeted the next one, also doing sharpshooter.
Okay. So minus
20.
5. Yeah.
Yep.
Good. Okay.
27 damage.
What did it do for? Okay, it was 27 damage. Oh, it did 4 because it only had 4 health left. Got it. Sorry, I confused myself. Okay. That arrow likewise killed this spider.
And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Cade, you're surrounded by swarms.
So I kind of want to try something here, if it's okay.
Okay.
My large size, I like to stomp out both of these guys under my boots with one attack, and then move down here and stomp out these other two with my other attack.
Sounds fine to me. You want to just stay here and split the difference?
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So I'm gonna apply that damage to 2 at a time, since you are the size to occupy both those spaces. Also get a little bit of combat expedition. All right.
Indeed.
And did you want to roll against the bottom 2 now?
Oh, I did.
Oh, you
I
did.
rolled twice.
Didn't.
15, 17. The other ones was 26, 18.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Sorry, my foundry didn't give me the 2618.
No problem. Hey, you see this giant 13, 14 foot tall Cade wildly stomping at the ground, just like bits of spiders flying everywhere under his boots.
Yeah, those are some big boots.
In Orcish, I'm gonna say, do not throw a bomb at me. Shoot this thing with the crossbow.
He sort of looks at the wrist bow, looks back at you, and shakes his head.
Nice.
Not bad at all. All right, he says, after he shoots his bow, he says, "Please, boss, next time, let me throw a bomb. My aim is good, I promise."
Never near us.
Ooh.
Solid hit. That was its last leech of life, which means we are at the end of combat.
Nice.
Huge.
Quick cleanup.
So
All
I
of our
don't.
cover arrows.
We don't have to role play this out, but I'm gonna start slowly teaching Mister a couple of things. A couple words in common, like me not evil, no harm. You know. Uh,
Those are good things to know.
yeah. And I'm going to teach him some mediocre tactics about not throwing bombs at your feet or at your other people, and using the wrist crossbow when things are too close.
Okay.
Smart.
Not
Yeah.
throwing bombs at teammates is a good thing to elaborate on, since he's willing to drop bombs underneath,
Oh yeah, I
like
assumed
right on
that
his
was like
standing
the
square.
move was him throwing a bomb at me, and I was like, no, I don't want that.
Oh yeah, he was 100% ready to throw a bomb directly at that spider, which would have caught you in the blast.
Crazy bastard. Yeah, K would go down to regular size as well.
Okay. All right, you were able to clear this patch, and you obtained sort of a startling piece of information. The drow, who you believed to have been godless creations who had risen of their own will from the depths of Vokolvis, you have learned that they do apparently have a god, and that it has granted them the ability to dwell on the surface.
Fascinating.
Travel with that information as you will.
Cool. I suppose we'd continue north.
At the end of this day, I would like to cast a spell once we're like resting instead.
I'll move you forward one more. And sorry, Prim, what did you want to do?
I want to cast a sending spell to the astrolabe.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the blank scene just so you guys can interact with Chester or whatever you need to do. And Prim, what did you want to send to the astrolabe?
25 words. Let me think about it for a sec.
Cool.
Zelthorn's monastery overtaken by drow. Um,
Send nudes.
in need of spell scrolls of 4th level. And currently in the mountains.
No sun nudes.
Also send me.
Okay. Whoa.
All right. Message received, and they shall respond accordingly.
Mhm.
All right. So as you were able to advance a bit more northern, I'm actually sorry. I need to drop Mister in your traveling party.
Yeah, you do.
Say that again, sir.
I said sorry. I need to drop Mister into your traveling party, so I brought you back to a travel screen.
All right.
All right. So the astrolabe has received your message. And they've sent you a mental signal confirming they have received your message. And their return message is that they will send a companion to your location in order to fulfill your request. Now, what that means specifically, you're not sure, and how long it'll take to meet you, you do not know. But while you're traveling, you feel as if there are any sort of scrying spells in order to determine your location, that you would allow them to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So just keep that in mind, I guess, as you guys continue traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Also, that being said, as you guys start to really sort of dig in to that first eighth of the stride through these mountains here,
Go on.
when your group sort of feels as if danger from travel is making your efforts more perilous than originally anticipated. And because of it, you feel as if maybe it would be safer if, after you make it just past this cliff's edge, if you were to take up momentary shelter in some sort of cave. Now, I am stalling for a moment because I am dropping you and some NPCs on a new map.
No worries.
Okay.
Well, since we're stalling and we're about to rest, can I do another sending spell to the dwarves?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
What would you like to say to the dwarves?
My party is en route, and I just want to hear about rebuilding updates and just updates in general based on your status.
Whoa.
What
The sound-
happened?
the
Why'd you say
sound.
well?
The sending sound.
I said
Oh.
make a noise.
Okay. Sorry that took a hot minute to set up. Let's go ahead and get you guys on this cliff path.
Ooh.
There just ended up being a little more friends than I anticipated. So, like I said, your travel has become sort of perilous as you kind of come along this cliff's edge, and because of it, you feel as if you come up to some sort of cavernous opening, you feel just past the opposite side of this cracked ravine here that you should be fine. Only from your passive perception, seeing sort of this cracking in the block, this loose rubble here, you sort of fear to take your horse and cart across it. You're not quite sure how stable it will be. Might require some survival checks or something.
I'm gonna send my shadow out to scout first.
Cool. I'm going to drop your shadow so you can move it around.
Nice.
All right. So as your shadow walks across, the ground feels stable enough at the least for one being. And you also notice a nasty tarantula on the rocks here.
What the fuck? Nasty bugger.
Doesn't do anything to my shadow.
When your shadow kind of walks back and forth to check the stability of the rocks, it kind of rears its forward feet and fangs as if it's trying to be threatening. But I mean, it's a tarantula
Spooky.
the size like your hand. It's not exactly the largest or scariest spider you've seen or fought today.
Spooky.
All right. As you get to the end here, you do see an exit that leads to some sort of a dipped edge, large cave, just big enough that you feel as if your party could safely reside in it for the night if you were to use your tents as some sort of barrier for the opening.
And there's nothing on the others like that. It's a dead end in there.
Yeah, dead end. The cave probably only goes in about 10 or 15 feet. It's only about 10 feet tall as well.
Okay, so I relay all that to everyone, and I'm going to unhitch the horse
Okay.
and leave the cart here. I'm going to send
Right.
the group forward first, one at a time.
Okay. Cade, the tarantula rears at you as you walk by, letting out a little.
Kay ignores it.
Okay.
Spooky
Callian,
question.
What?
I'm sorry. What did
I have a
rival? Did you
question.
say something?
Yeah, spooky question.
Spooky
Graz,
question.
do you think you could pick that card up?
I think we leave the cart here, get the horse. Hopefully the cart's there in the morning.
Do you think you could pick the horse up?
Do I think I could pick the horse up?
That's like half a ton.
The shadow can.
It's got a 22 strength.
The
It is
shadow
22
can
strength.
walk, can guide the horse across. Yeah, the shadow doesn't have to.
Well, I have a plan here. Does Graz think he's physically capable of picking the cart up and then the horse up? Not together, but separately.
So the cart is sort of a different story just because of
Okay.
its awkward dimensions.
Yeah.
But the horse, he feels like he could pick up a horse. Like not to boast or anything, but his strength is 22. He feels like if the circumstance were right, he could pick up the horse,
But not the cart.
but not the
Like
cart.
like even if he was under it and could like lift it above his head, he could
Yeah,
do
no,
that.
it's just too large and oblong to shape, too imbalanced.
If we lost a wheel,
Mm.
I could probably like lift part of it up to get the wheel on, but not like
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason I'm asking this is because I can cast Fly on Graz. Could he, with the Fly spell, carry the cart into the hole, into the cave.
Yeah, that's still a no from me.
Okay.
But I could carry the horse.
Yes.
Yeah. And I want the horse to be safe. So once
gonna s-
everybody's across.
Yeah, I'm gonna send the NPCs first.
Okay, well, what happens? The tarantula looks at me or whatever?
The tarantula rears at you, yes.
I stare at the tarantula.
Spooky.
All right. It sort of takes, it kind of wiggles back and forth. Still has its feet up in the air. It's sort of moving its fangs, trying to look threatening.
Just squish it.
Yeah,
Nope.
I could do it.
Nope.
He's in his own home.
I just look at it and I kind of cock my head at it and then I sort of shrug and I keep going.
Okay.
Who's gonna kill the tarantula and then Wolf is gonna show up and kill us all. So
Mm-hmm.
All right. Nax goes across. Sort of looks down over the ledge, doesn't really trust it.
Does it look stable?
Looks stable enough, but he's large. For everyone in the group,
Hmm.
he's just slightly larger than Graz, so he's a little unsure,
Yeah.
but it seems to hold up. Rescos goes across fine. So does Altieri. No problem. She doesn't like the spider, but she makes it across.
I want to be the last one across.
I tell Mister to ignore the spider.
Okay. Mister gets up to the edge, and then he sees the spider. The spider that Graz specifically told him to ignore.
Throw the bomb at it.
Yo,
Nice.
I 100% assumed that he would.
It's gonna blow up the whole pass.
All right. He closes his eyes and he puts his fingers in his ears.
Do I see this?
Yes. He starts walking across, trying his hardest to ignore the spider. And now that he's made it about here,
I'm just
with
gonna
his
run.
eyes closed and his fingers in his ears.
I'm just gonna run, pick him up, and drop him off.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you for a little strength ability check.
Grass, please.
It's not like he's the
Graz.
heaviest goblin in the world. I
will
needed you
too.
to pass a 6.
All right.
Thank God.
All right, you're able to run him
Lift a
across.
horse, but not a goblin.
And as you sort of get to the edge here, you feel as if it cracks slightly. Nothing startling, but with you both on here for a moment, it definitely loosened. So gravel is starting to spill.
I mentioned this.
Right. Your horse comes forward.
Uh,
It looks at you sternly.
uh,
Seems to be
Graz.
awaiting direction.
Come here, Grass. I touch Graz's shoulder and give him the ability to fly, using my last third. Pick the horse up and
Yeah,
carry it.
I'm going to put I'm gonna pet it. I'm gonna put like a wrap around its eyes, and I'm gonna pick it up and just like keep whispering to it while I fly.
All right. I'm gonna ask you for another strength ability score. With having a fly like this, please roll for advantage since you'll have magical lift.
What the
All right,
fuck are these
14.
rolls?
With 14, you succeed.
Nice. Hell yeah.
So you're able to. I'm just going to drop your horse off. Successfully fly it over to the edge here.
How long does fly last?
10 minutes. Graz, take me.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not
Aw.
stepping foot on that ledge.
Yeah, I fly back. I pick Prim and
I won't let you pick me up. There's something I want to do.
sure. I pick Prim up and I fly back over.
Thank you.
Nice.
And then we go ping the entrance to the cave again. I'm assuming it's just right behind the car, but I want to make sure.
The entrance to the cave.
Yeah.
Like that you guys are trying to camp in for the night.
Yeah.
Basically like right over here, right off screen.
Yeah, it's not on the
Okay.
map.
Okay, never mind. Then basically what's gonna happen. Actually, I'm still gonna do this. Let's say like 15 or 20 feet behind the cart, I'm gonna drop an alarm spell.
Nice.
And he,
I'm gonna keep that in mind. Good idea.
then we'll just say it stretches across like the ledge here.
Yeah, the ledge isn't very large across, so your alarm spell with the dimensions it has should cover that
All right.
fairly
And then
easily.
just for safe measures, since we're going to sleep anyway, I'm gonna drop another alarm. Like halfway between me and the rest of the people in the group as I cross. Like right about
Right
about
here.
at the tarantula, yeah.
Okay.
There'll be 2 alarms. And then that way we're doubly sure. Then yeah, I'll cross.
Sweet.
All right. Um. Okay. So. I'm gonna go to the overworld. And I'm also gonna say that because of Crazed's efforts to drop alarm spells, that after your full rest, you were able to pick back up and continue when you had detected some sort of band of opponents making haste in your direction, but where your group was able to move across the perilous cracks in the cliffside, the other group seemed to have triggered the second alarm that Crazed had left, but you never detected any pursuance after that. So you can only assume that they met their demise at the edge of the cliff that you so narrowly passed by.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'd be keeping an eye out for pursuers. So and if we caught wind of them, I'd know exactly like how
Alright.
big they were, how many.
I'm gonna send my shadow 1,000 feet down to see if I can see corpses.
Cool.
Oh yeah, 100%. You see what looks like a band of 12 different kinds of archer and skirmisher drow, as if they were on some sort of night patrol, extinguishing any sort of monk or humanoid that is traversing the surface that they have claimed to be their own now.
Just wanted to check to make sure it was drow. Thank you.
Yeah, and also for some reason, unless you're on the screen, I can't assign any XP. I want to give a little bit of XP for the combat avoidance.
Can we get long
Uh,
rests as well?
And yeah, let me.
The doors are spawned.
Yes, but
Okay. I just want to make sure they're
I
not dead.
never expanded on that.
That's fine.
So they will respond, and they do say that they have been making advances on land they had thought lost, even more so than what you had helped them with in the astral ocean.
Amazing. Just want to make sure they're not dead.
Beautiful.
All right. Tagged you guys with long rest.
Excellent. Ravel, I know you have a hard out in 10 minutes. Should we?
Yeah, that's
Call
what
it
I
there.
was kind of getting to next. We would just be
Good
doing
stopping
a
point,
little more
yeah.
traveling and a little more combat.
Yeah.
I got a shitload of mountain maps, and I got a shitload of drow expositions. So we got some stuff to do for the next few sessions without any issue.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Hell
This
yeah.
just this feels like a good stop. Also,
Yeah,
Yeah, I
this
was
is
gonna
great.
say before we get into the next section of mountain, this is a good stop.
All right.
Love it.
amazing.
Sounds good.
Boys, another fun session. Chad, I hope you enjoyed the hangout tonight. Wiko, thanks for the cool new overworld map. I love it. Looks awesome.
Yeah.
Looking
So
forward to
good.
seeing the rest of it. Great session. We will be back next Monday, which is May 20th at 6 p.m. PT for episode 23. We'll be back Memorial Day as well, which is Monday the 27th.
Maybe.
Oh,
It's gonna depend.
it's a maybe.
It's gonna depend on my
My-
jury duty.
Yeah,
Shit.
I was
I'll
gonna say,
get
we're not,
you- I'll
we're
know
not
for sure
entirely
next week.
sure on that one yet, but
Yeah, it's a yes until Grace says so. Basically.
Yeah,
Alright.
just assume we're playing. I'll let you know if we're not.
All right, sounds good. And we'll also be playing. Let's see here. Yeah, the 20th, 27th. But I will be out of town Monday the 3rd of June.
Okay.
So can't play then. Sorry, guys.
Copy that.
So it'll have to
sorry,
be
you
a
said
bye week.
when?
I
The
won't.
when of June?
I won't be able to play June 3rd.
June 3rd.
I'll be
Okay.
down in
3 weeks.
LA for work.
I
so.
just I just try and do things when you guys can't make it. So I just wanted to mark it in my calendar because I'm probably gonna go to the arcade or something.
Hell yeah. But yeah, good to go for the next 2 weeks, assuming Craze is good to go. And then we'll take a bye week. So I'm assuming we can get a lot of travel done over the next couple sessions.
We can get most of it done.
Yeah, absolutely. If we slog right through, we might be able to get it all done in the next couple sessions and get to the start of the pilgrimage before, or right before we take a break. Anyway, ladies, gents, this has been episode 22 of our beautiful 5th edition D&D campaign, Vokolvis. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. And we'll see you next week for episode 23. Goodbye.